Welcome back, everybody. This is Rims of Our Lives, episode 3 of our first season, A Tale of Two Brothers. I'm Miko. It's good to see you guys. So, I was just talking with chat a little bit about how we have managed to hold off our wealth ballooning, even though our population has been rising fairly quickly. The downside, there are a number of downsides to slaves, mechanically. Serfs, mechanically. There are a number of downsides. They're easier to suppress their mood, so it's easier to keep them happy, but you should be keeping your pawns happy anyway, unless they're already kinds of pains in the ass as it is. You don't want them to have weapons. So, hello? How is it, hold on, how is it still blopping? Where the fuck is it blopping? Hold on now. All right, I fixed the issue with the plopping. Hi, welcome back. So we got up to a stable wealth at 40,000. Our colony is established. We feel pretty safe at this point. We want to not gain wealth at this point if we can avoid it. We want to gain power, but not wealth. Or we want to make sure that the wealth we're gathering is effective. It's valuable. We don't want to be stockpiling anything. We don't want to be stockpiling anything. What we want to have happen at this point is that we are only... Let's put that down like right there. We only want to be getting stuff like guns, armor. We want to start... the only building wealth that we want at this point is not going to be shit like floors. We need stuff that's going to be effectively valuable to us and our safety. We want perimeter walls and defenses. We want to be able to get better clothing made for our pawns. We want to be able to get things that can be traded for effective wealth. I'm planning to make a whole series of things that explain some of the more nuanced mechanics of how to play RimWorld effectively. It's one thing that I think most streamers completely overlook talking about most of the time. Because it's not something that gets asked very often, and there aren't a lot of opportunities to really explain the decision-making as you go at the level of detail that I think most players would want to know, but don't know they don't know. So I'm planning to make some videos that explain some of those nuances. But for now, what we're going to do and try to get our colony to a place where we don't have these massive open areas. And while we're not fully solidly walling in, we do want to create a permeable barrier that allows us to filter the enemies through, and most importantly allows us to see a threat coming before it arrives. We probably will have 2 or 3 perimeters in the end, but we'll just have to see how that goes. For now, I know that we need to get some research done, and I want to continue leaning on our serfs to do the low-level labor that we don't want to do, and allow everyone else to get into doing research. We need to at least finish makeshift weapons, which would be an upgrade for pretty much only Rian at this point. Everyone else is a better than makeshift weapon, so clearing this would mostly just be about getting to the next research, whatever happens to be after it. So, I mean, we're a bit worried about the winter, I would say. I think that's a pretty fair assessment, as I'm worried about the winter. More because I don't know that we're going to have... Oh shit, look at him building. I don't know that we're going to have the food stockpiled that we need by that point. I kind of doubt that we will. But we're going to go with our best guess and just trying to hedge our bets. We're going to continue not making meals. There we go. Cardelia is doing great. Good to see you, Cardzar. Cardelia is doing fine. We actually just launched up. Just started. So we're going to get this food storage in here. Again, the LWM's deep storage is more something that allows us to build more.
You and me are gonna be best friends forever.
Allows us to build our township as opposed to having to be super efficient on space. It's a mod that's handy. You can build a township with just stockpiles like this on the floor. You just want to be more careful about allowing your stockpiles to overload. That or build bigger warehouses. KC Wookie, thank you for the sub, man. The Prime Gaming sub, look at that. He didn't spend a penny on that. Well, at least on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you. Leandra and Cards are paying their sim tax. Look at that. Good citizens. Good citizens. All right, let's go over here and trade with these guys. Exotic goods again. I don't know that we have any money. Not really. We do have a baby lamb. Hell yeah. We could also get roosters and hens. I think getting more animals right now, more mouths to feed, is not the answer. Selling this for 150 bucks, I think I'm tempted, believe it or not, to buy the arcade machine. It's another type of recreation that we won't have access to for quite a while. because I think it's its own type of, I mean, let's take a look at it. What type of, yeah, it's electronic play. So you want to take care of your recreation that you have a diverse type. So we have reading, we have cerebral play, we have dexterity play, we have social interaction, and solitary relaxation. We have access to those. I'd love to get a telescope. You'll always see me try to get a telescope as soon as one's offered because it is its own recreation type. Once we get a radio, we can do music. Chemical consumption isn't really on the table. Food consumption is something that they mostly do at parties. Dessert consumption isn't something we can support right now. So just having a variety is really, really good there. But we want to try and give ourselves opportunities for a variety of recreation because they'll get bored if they have too few. As their expectations go higher, their need for more diverse recreation goes up. Also, I'm taking a look at these growing books. I can't afford them, but growing is something that I would like everyone to do. So shooting, growing, medical, crafting. I would say in that order. Medical, no. In the order of most important books, if you're running the books mod, definitely shooting, hell, medical, crafting, growing. I would say are the top 4 and in that order of priority. So we'll see. I think I'm good with just getting $150 and trying to get a little bit more cash. There we go. Whoa, Fern, they ran out of cups at Borg? What the hell? That's not normal. Connor's really unhappy right now. Let's take a look at Connor. Why is Connor unhappy? Oh, because he's sick. He lost a foot too. Yeah, I'd be unhappy. Let's go ahead and install a wooden foot. Right foot. We want him to still be able to work. Yeah, Connor's always unhappy. He is a bit of a sad boy. She lost a whole ass leg. Let's give her a peg leg. Which leg? I've done that before where it's like they need a peg leg and I give them a peg leg on the wrong leg. Then they end up having 2 peg legs. What a deal! Okay, well, I don't know how to keep these guys happier than they are. I mean, let's take a look at his needs. He's going to be sad for a lot of reasons. Disturbed sleep, underground or outdoors. He lives in a barracks. He's outside. It's ugly. He's sick. He's in pain. He's hungry. This is, okay, so this is 16 that we can get rid of very easily. This could be gotten rid of as well. This could be gotten rid of as well. So he's got about -20 mood right now that could be fixed by just giving him his own bedroom. Where I think each of the slaves need their own cell. It doesn't have to be great. Give them a 4x4 that they go into. And I think maybe we can start digging that out for them. Give them a mining task. Which we could want for steel. I don't know. I think we're out of steel. Let me check down here. Do we have any in here? Because this is going to be a decision that we need to make soon as to, like, what's our next task. Yeah, we need steel. So let's go ahead and get some productive mining done, which is going to be this first. Let's go after this section. I don't want all of that, though. Let's actually just go for a little bit of it. I don't want to open this wall yet. So let's take all this out. Let's leave that steel for now, but it's good to know that that chunk is pretty solid. This one up here, probably about that big, I would imagine. But I'm guessing. We need titans. What's the difference between a level 1 shooter and a level 2? Not very much, actually. Hey, Mud, good to see you, man. Not very much at all. The real marks are going to be 5, 10, 15, and 20. You really want to look for those round numbers. That's always how I've handled their skill. If they're below 5, they're novices. I'm giving them high bullet count burst weapons that are not very long range. It gives them the best opportunity to actually hit, and I put them on the front line. They're less valuable combatants. They should be in the front, most likely to get hit. The better you're shooting, generally the longer range I give you, and the more powerful, fewer bullet weapons I hand you. We'll probably always end up doing the assault rifle spread across the board, but changed shotguns are also good. I knew that was going to fail. I was looking at this Cardelia, you bitch. Yeah, didn't succeed there. And injured her. So I guess Cardelia is just practicing medical skill. Great. Perfect. Okay, we could do a conversion. Who should we convert? Is Connor ready to come over? This would be something that would help his mood a bit, but we need to work on him a little bit more than this. Because we have Fegus, I think, no, he hasn't converted yet. Villain is us, but she's very low right now. I think Fegus is going to be the easiest one to do. So let's do a ritual on Fegus, and then Connor will get, like, manually converted by Rion. So let's let Cardelia finish this, and then we're going to I mean, we have to reassign the surgery again. Peg leg on the right leg. Peg leg, right leg. Perfect. Is the verdict to keep some people as serfs? Absolutely. If they were tribals, they're going to be made into serfs. They're going to stay that way too. So they're still part of the colony, which is why we named them. If they were just prisoners, we wouldn't name them. But their fate is decided. They're going to be permanent members of the colony. We might sell them off to the Empire. In fact, that is kind of a goal. If I can't afford to get rid of them when an Empire trader comes around, yeah, we're going to, because the favor will be very good for Lyn. And if we can start getting some psionics, I'll feel even better about our scrappy fighting style here in the township. So Mud, why do you say I need to become a VTuber? Is my face not good enough for you? Shit. VTubers are usually people who are too shy or too ugly for the camera. And what I mean by that is that they would rather show an anime person than them real selves. So what the fuck are you saying? All right, Emil making some clothes, man. There we go. I think if you've got, you know, I think if you're willing to be on cam and you're animated enough, you don't need a VTuber profile. Maybe fuck you, Mud. We've talked about it before, Lennon, as having a Coco VTuber avatar, but it takes so much effort and time and labor to put those together. Not that I'm not willing, but I don't have the time to put together a Coco avatar, because I think that could be funny. Yeah, I would also love to be a big titty goth girl. That's true, I could do that. Shit, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Ironic VTubers? God, that'd be fantastic. That's the kind of content I'm here for. All right, so Emil is making clothes. We've made a nice little hat for ourselves. I'm curious what this hat actually does for us. Gives us pretty good armor against fire. It's 3% armor on the head. Not great. Does do decent insulation here. It's cool. I like the wide-brimmed hat. This is a bit of a parishioner's hat, you know. Reminds me of the wide-brimmed that you would see in, The Exorcist. Anyway, we got a lot of shit planned for you guys. You guys have no idea. If you've seen the new chat, if you're here during the pre-stream, you've seen the new chat. On-screen chat. And there's a lot of shit going on here. All right, let's get this freezer set up. I like to set them where one of them is -16, -20, and the other one is just on 0. So if you don't know, the AC units will only use their full power of 200 if they are actively trying to pull the temperature down. So if the temperature is below 0 Fahrenheit, in this case, if it's under the threshold it's set to, it actually only costs 10% of its power supply. So it's kind of running in idle mode, which is good. It's one of the few places in vanilla where power runs on an idle setting. And it's very, very nice to have. Let's go ahead and forbid this and close this again. Man, I really would like to have the wooden door hold open on a timer. Sort of like there's a timer and then it will close itself again. And then there's like a hold open permanently setting. That would be good. There we go. Well, this is Exotic Goods Trade. It's the same one. I leave them here. I used to dismiss these guys. They're leaving now. I used to dismiss them, but I'm telling you, in 1.1, they made it where caravans would not arrive on the map if there was an active threat, but active threats would also not arrive if there were neutrals on the map. I don't know if that's changed. It might be, because it feels like I've had a lot more traders being on the map while threats were present since I've started playing this, but it's been a while. Level 5 in Plants for Phagus, very nice. So we are racing, we're at the beginning of fall, we are racing winter to be able to get as much food out of this land as possible. Now, we're going to need to fill these guys up if we want to make anything happen with them. And what is this, preferred versus this normal? I think it's worth taking a minute and going ahead and doing an emergency haul to compact the freezer, because this is also our only storage area. As long as we don't have any idle pawns, we should be good. And these guys look like they're doing a little bit of a better situation here. So Connor's not doing great on his health. Did we get him the wooden foot? We did. He's still woozy from the anesthetic. Villain now has her peg leg. She's been stabbed in the torso. Great job, Card. Excellent. Hey, Trails in the Sky, good to see ya. Also, thanks. I wanted to wait until we got in, but it was the,
Yeah. 5 new players for Night.
Look at him go!
I hope these guys are faster.
I fucking love Coco, dude. Someone, while I was offline, gifted 5 subs, so thank you, whoever that was. They were anonymous, so I don't know. But I appreciate it. If you got a gift sub, make sure you thank Anonymous by giving me your social security number. There we go. Let's get this stuff loaded up. Let's get this stuff loaded up. We do want to set these guys to being important. Important is above preferred. They should leave the stuff in the hopper as opposed to putting it anywhere else, which is really, really good. Yeah, the Scallop lost knife tag immediately. That's why we needed a new game, is we realized that the jig was up. All right, so here's what I want to do, is I want to make sure that I have storage for these guys. I want to make sure this is kept out here so that they can eat it. So we're going to do a hayloft. And we're out of wood, apparently. How the fuck are we out of wood? We have not been out of wood in a very long time. I think it's just not in storage. I'm pretty sure we have 1,300 laying around. Coco's always hungry, though. That's not fair. You can't blame anything on Coco being hungry, because that's just standard. The deserter. No. We are friends of the Empire. We do not want to accept this. I would love the opportunity of accepting this quest and then taking them prisoner. And if you take the deserter prisoner, you can hand them over to the Janissaries when they arrive. So there's a dialogue that pops up that says, you have the deserter in custody at this time. Would you like to hand them over or not? And if you don't hand them over, the Janissaries are hostile. If you do hand them over, it gives you royal favor. So you have an opportunity to double dip, but you have to be able to arrest this person. So I think narratively it would make sense. Maybe you don't get a reward, but maybe it's still something you could do. Maybe you could interrogate them for the supply cache, you know, and get their reward anyway. I don't know. It'd be hard to balance that, because the whole point of doing that is you trade favor with the Empire for access to psionics anyway. But I still always wanted to be able to backstab that guy. All right, let's begin a conversion. Not on Helena. Let's do it on Phagus. Phagus needs to get converted. 58% here. Let's see. The following development points will be awarded depending on the outcome. We're hoping for effective. That's all. Outcome chances at 58% quality. Chances of it being effective are pretty high. So this is good. Let's go ahead and do it. I think now's a good time. Rian is in a really good spot to help to do this. Rian's social impact is, we do want to increase his social impact there, 101%. But this comes from his social skill for the most point. Excellent. So let's convert their religion over. Villain's joining. She is part of our religion here. So what are we playing fucking tic-tac-toe here? What's the plan? Dude, Rian, you look so good. Look at this hat. He's turning away from the camera. He's just doing this dramatic look at him. How fucking fancy. We look like mushroom people. Effective conversion ritual. Hell yes. And now we're up to 5 out of 10 to be able to upgrade our religion here. Our ideology. Fantastic. Emil reached 1 in medical. Why? Oh, he probably got taught by somebody. I love that they do this. Yeah, Cardelia commented about lacerations to Emil. Emil learned something about being cut. And there he is. He's getting better every day. He needs medical skills so that he knows how to chop people up more effectively. That's really what that comes down to. My proposal was rejected by Lenin. Hold on. The entire game, everyone has been hitting on Cardelia, trying to get in bed with her. And now, she proposed marriage to Lenin. Who said this? Who said, Connor said try again. He rejected her proposal. Lenin rejected Cardelia's proposal. And Connor says, hey, just try again, forehead. I just wonder, why is Cardelia so sad? She shouldn't be. Whoa, Lenin. Want holy director apparel, you'll get it. Awful bedroom, slept in the cold. Yeah, we're gonna get a heater in there, don't worry. 70 degrees in there right now. We've got to get statues in there. That's something. A fucking Weedle. It's a Weedle. Yeah, that's oh, it's not. Never mind. No, it's like a skull spike. Got it. Okay, we're there. You ain't for the ice cream hair? Yeah, I don't know, man. Is this one of these things where it's like, you know better? You know better? Maybe she just wanted you for your power because you are the leader. And you are becoming a, you know, you're becoming a nobleman. It's a Weedle? Okay, got it. I'm just proud I know the motherfucker's name. Fucking, I don't know anything about Pokemon. But anyway, I think that might be what's happening here. Yeah, that could be good, Mud. I think that's a great twist on what I was suggesting there, is that there is an option for having a prisoner arrive at your colony and you have the choice of handing, like, basically saying, hey, that guy that you just accepted in your colony, we have beef with him. Extradition event. That could be great, man. Extradition? We did need a thought in the colony. You know, I thought maybe that Rian would have it covered, but not quite. Brains is not happy. Okay, why? Minor pain. A lot of these guys have scars, like real bad scarring. We're going to want bionics, I think. He's a body purist. I didn't realize that. Fucking Brains. There we go. Effective conversion ritual. Perfect. Let's take a look at it real quick, just see how it is. About half. Not bad. Let's also have Rian see if we can continue this conversion over here. Where is Mr. Vegas? Hello? There he is. Come here. You see my hat? You can wear a hat like this if you join us. He's too fucking fancy. There we go. Good. Another 22. Very, very good. We'll get him down to 0, and that'll be good. And then we have really only one person who's going to be in the colony long-term, Connor, who doesn't have our religion. And that will, I think, naturally convert over. Perfect. Body purists are inconvenient, but we can still make him work. We are going to respect his desire, though. We're not going to force bionics on him and then just deal with him being unhappy. I don't think that realistically a person who was that, unless he didn't have the option, but even then I don't know we would give him bionics. I feel like we would not give him any more than prosthetics. And I don't know if they respect the difference, as mechanically speaking, but think about somebody who doesn't like the idea of bionics, somebody who wants to have their natural body as much as possible. I think that they would prefer having a static limb, some kind of just actual prosthetic, than sort of a mechanical recreation, which is the definition of a prosthetic, but like not a bionic. I think that that would be more respectful toward their wishes, you know? We'll see. But that's only if we need to. Like, we're not gonna, normally you would give a bionic to a pawn to get rid of a scar. Like, that'd be a great opportunity. Yeah, Reaper, you're probably right. Once they see what they can do with the sick-ass bionic robot arm, dude, they're gonna be in. They're in, I would be. You don't even need to show me, I already know the applications. I'm fucking down, dude. Good deal. This hay is something we wanna actually maintain. The hayloft will make it not rot. We need to make sure that this gets stored, though. The only thing it holds is hay, and I need to make sure it gets in there. We do not want this stuff sitting out here, because this is gonna be pretty much all that feeds these guys through the winter. Oh, Fern, yes, I called today. I don't have anything open on the weekend, so we can either do next weekend or we can try somewhere else. I leave the decision up to you. I would love to punch through trees. That'd be great, man. Okay, so fucking doors outside of, trees outside of doors. It's just ridiculous. I wish there was a easier floor. Dude, I should do straw matting. Straw matting over here would be good. Give them a roof to sleep under. They're woolen animals. Oh, look at the fucking lamb. He's so cute. Oh, the way he's hiding in a bush. Okay. Yeah, let's do next weekend. I'll call tomorrow and set it up for next week. Perfect. All right, let me know what time would work best for you. We'll do like maybe 2, 3 in the afternoon. God, Reaper, you're on fire today, dude. You got them jokes. Okay, this stuff got hauled. Perfect. So now it's not going to deteriorate outside, but it will be held for a year. So we're good. Emil's reached level 3 in pants. Perfect. Rian the Plantsmith is really who we want to see over here, and we do. And we have a decent amount of medicine now. Cloth is coming in as well. We've got some really good stuff. I feel now 8 people is scary. Oh, God, 8 people is scary. 8 people is scary. I don't know that I want to take on 8 people at the beginning of fall when we've just talked about having food concerns. I don't know that I can afford to have 8 people in the colony right now. It's not for any other reason I think that we would say no. There we go. Yeah, 2 to 3 then Chinese food sounds good, man. We'll do that for dinner. That sounds like a good weekend, yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Let's make it happen. I see that slave rebellion likely. Every time I see it over there, I'm just like laser in on that shit. Every time. I need to build a proper church. We need to build a proper everything. I'm letting a day or two pass here after all the building is done because I want things to just, I want that extra labor to go around and sort of clean things up. I want to make sure this has been tended. I want to get this stuff hauled in. So we're going to do some urgent hauling on the harvest because this is my highest priority right now. Anything that has to come from the ground, I need to make sure is getting hauled in and properly maintained. This stuff getting mined is also really nice. It would be really good to have maybe an initial wall here. Let's just build a first wall here. We put our industry out on this side. Then we build a second wall out like that to claim these two sections right here. That could be good. Yeah, congrats to everybody who's going to have Monday off. Very nice. At least my USA goats will, most of you will have that off, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and blueprint this, actually, because I think it's just easier to blueprint it. Let's do a section. So let's, like... How do we want to do this? Let me create it from right here. I really want it to be over. Hold on. Let me do this, because that right there is one unit. I don't want to get the trap in there, so bear with me for a second while I get this thing set up. Okay, so this is going to be wall... perimeter wall segment. Oh yeah, shit, you can't have spaces. I keep forgetting. What is wrong with you that you can't have spaces? Okay. This is going to allow me to be a little bit easier on myself. Okay, so let's put this down here. And we're just going to build this wall out. And I think this is a good spot because eventually we're going to set a second perimeter here. We're going to knock that out. And if we see a threat up here, we might be able to get to a defensive position here at this wall before that happens. There we go. I think right here is where we're going to start turning. 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5. So right there is good. Let's do this. And hopefully, yeah, we're just going to be able to toss that in right there. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and cancel all of this up here. We're going to let it just be against the wall, not in the wall. This is good. That's fine. Okay, cool. We like this. What I want to do now is... This ends up being a little bit off, isn't it, huh? This is the embrasure, letterbox embrasure there. I feel like I should push this up. Let's just cancel this real quick and let's make sure that this is symmetrical. Because we want to be able to do a letterbox here, and then have this be a regular wall. And then just like that, perfect. But then this corner will just be a little bit longer. It'll be 6 instead of 5. That'll be fine. And then over here we have the regular. So let's go 3 wide and then 5, 3 and then 5, 3 and then 5. Perfect, fits right in. And we'll probably mine that out so that we have a solid wall. The center one gets replaced with an embrasure. Right there will be an embrasure. Let's take this guy. Perfect, perfect. That will be one, that will be one, that will be one. There we go. Okay, so now we just need to do this. It will not go through it, it'll go over it. Perfect. So let's get that. I know it's a bit of a pain to have to pause and build, so let's unpause speed 1. Let's just do speed 1. Let these guys go because I want to get as much calendar time passed as possible. We want to get through the winter. Hopefully we'll get through the winter tonight. That's the idea. But with this being in there, we have a secondary pin, which would be nice. I don't think we're going to end up using it, but this does slow enemies down if they want to crawl over it. It gives us a great opportunity to be able to shoot north. And at this point, I think it's going to be pretty safe for us to want to be able to put a door over here. I think even just a wooden door is going to be fine. And let's put it there. I don't think that we need a granite wall for this. I'm not planning to shoot around this, but I want to make sure that we have access to this as a shortcut, and they have to go around. That's going to allow us to do a couple things there. We're mining a bit of steel, so allow me to do this. It's a bit expensive, but I want to make sure that we've got that covered. Those two corners right there are very likely to have enemies clip on them. This is a spot that's likely to have enemies clip on it. This corner right here, likely to have enemies clip on it. So that's pretty good. Bullets won't pierce wood, but the wood walls are not that strong. Fucking Reaper, are you kidding me? People are trying to reserve campsites right now. Oh my god. All right, let's go speed 3 here for a second. I'm expecting a threat any time now. I'm terrified of it. I expect it to happen soon. It is what it is. It's one of those things where I think I just need to let it go. Why are we building more skull? Oh, because the other one's poor. I really would rather have large. Let's just go for sculptures, regular sculptures. Oh, more rice. Oh boy, here we go. How are you guys? I think we have a lot of food now. 2,800 is not that much, actually. Well, through the nutrient paste machine, yeah, it'll survive the winter. We'll get through the winter. We'll have enough food, especially if we're able to get another. If we're able to get another rice harvest. I don't think we'll get any more harvest though. We'll let this replant, and I think we're going to stop sowing across the board until spring. But these guys are getting some building done, which is nice. Very nice. Construction level 7 for Connor. Brain's coming in doing a great job. He's got a duster on. Everyone's going to start wearing gray now because we got that sheep wool coming in. Sheep wool and cloth. There we go. Oh, an excellent sculpture. Okay, this one's probably going to get moved in here. We could put a normal one inside Lennon's room. He's going to start to get real sassy about his room. So let's start putting the excellent one in here, and I think he can go right there. That's perfect. Totally fine. What else do we need? Like, let's think about what we need to have as our sort of next upgrade. Everyone should hold meds if they can. There's a lot that needs to be done, but I think we'll get there. These guys can be moved, because like we can move our trap perimeter, because there's a circle that represents where our traps are. We can move those out over time. Like I can move some of this trap down here. These two could be moved south, but I don't think we're going to see the enemy before they get in. Not realistically. A couple ways that we could guarantee them to have to hit traps on the way through, but not interested in handling those right now. Let's go ahead and let's do some mining here. Let's clean up this wall. Let's clean up this wall here. Let's clean up this wall, which means this will need to get moved. Let's go ahead and do it. There. No, I think this is a likely position for them to come through, but let's actually put it here. Actually, no, right there. I feel better about it being right there. They cross through this. They're more likely to come from either straight forward, trying to come in. They're either going to go there or right here, but I think it's more likely they're going to come in this spot. We could also just push these out for a bit. I think this would be fine too. Get both. Right around those edges. That's where we want to put these things. That's going to be where they're most likely to get hit on the way coming through, which is definitely what we want to happen. Every single night is a chance where a raid that showed up in the evening is going to actually begin their assault. So every time it gets dark, I'm kind of expecting a threat. But because we're running the Ultimate Storyteller mod, we get the best of all of our storytellers. We get the Phoebe Chillax that at times we're going to have some pretty long distances between threats. But with Randy Random, we can also get cluster threats. And with Cassandra, it takes proper weighting off of the... It gives proper weighting to the wealth of the colony. So we're trying to avoid ballooning this up. We've already almost hit 50,000, but that's mostly because of all the plants that we've gathered. So we're just going to leave this on speed 1 real quick, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello. It's good to see that I think a lot of the backlog of our labor is done. 11 in plants for Rion, 12 in construction for Brains. This is great. I think 12 is the last building threshold. I don't think there's anything that takes more than 12. I can't remember what it is that takes 12 either. I remember there was something that needed 12 construction to build. It might have been a modded item. We're keeping these guys suppressed pretty well. It would just be very nice to be able to get them a little bit more stable. Because, yeah, they have low expectations due to being a slave. But We're not really taking care of their other needs. They're still sleeping in the cold, which is an issue. I need to see how low this room gets, and I might be willing to add another heater. We'll see. Hey, TD Strange. There you go. We have some deer, too, which now that we have the freezer, it might be worth, especially as we go into the winter. Your freezer is very, very or not very taxing on energy at all. It might be time for us to go do some hunting. A little bit of hunting. Just see what's out there. Yeah, if we got like the deer, this is a good amount of meat. Yeah, let's go hunt some deer. Stuff that's pretty free. A couple turkeys. Let's get a couple turkeys in there. We don't have quite nearly as many turkeys as Frackle does in his colony. Jesus, that man is a turkey factory playthrough. It's already getting down into just under the 60 or 70 mark. It's a very nice temperature outside, some might say. Let's go ahead and speed 2. I am going to be playing usually pretty zoomed out because this is going to be the only way for me to really see a threat coming, since they're not going to announce their presence most of the time. I'm going to know a threat is here because one of my colonists pulled out their gun and started shooting. That's going to be how I know. That's going to be it. That'll be hear an explosion and we know there's a siege on the map, but that's usually what it's going to come down to. We do have just over 500 granite left, which is going to be fine. We're going to have enough for this wall. Eventually we get enough cloth and we put down sandbags in front of all this stuff. Because eventually we're just going to have shitloads of cloth and we're going to need to find something to do with it. Oh, they had a party. They didn't invite Connor. Oh, no. I mean, why would they? Why would they? This is good. Cardelia is still really sad. How long is this going to last? 22 fucking days? Oh, no. Yeah, they're really unhappy with the nutrient paste. This would be nice to be able to swap over, but that's going to be something I think we do in the spring. Once we get to spring, I think meal production begins, and Villain takes over as Queen Chef. There we go. Get this stuff planted, and then we're going to turn off sowing. I don't see us getting another harvest after this. We'll be lucky to get what's in the ground now. This is 43% grown, so it's, you know, it's maybe 5-6 days in. It's going to be the end of fall before we're able to get that corn. We might harvest it on the 10th. I think we're going to harvest it on the 10th regardless and not wait for it to be fully matured, because the worst thing that can happen is we lose it to cold temperatures. If it goes to 30 degrees, outside, if I notice it going to 30 degrees or lower, even in the middle of the night, then we're going to harvest. Because I don't want it to get down to, below 40. If it's into 30s. 39 and lower, we're going to go ahead and do a manual harvest rather than waiting, because the worst thing that could happen is we end up losing these crops. Oh, hello. I'll wait for Lennon to get his sleep. What type of trader are you? Exotic goods again. Now, we do not have much of a we don't have much of an economic base right now, but if they're willing to buy some other stuff, then we might be in a good spot here. I could buy more goats, but without mods, goats aren't worth very much. They're not worth very much. 2 mining books. Not really interested in mining at all. Can't really afford a blueprint, though that would be nice. A crafting book. It's Thrombo fur, which makes it more expensive, and it's good quality. Now, you do want higher quality books because they actually give you better skill gain. An immuno enhancer would be fantastic. Start getting some of these upgrades here for only 1,000 silver. It could be done. And go ahead and get rid of the sculptures here. A computer could be really good too, and it's not that expensive. I would be willing to go for the 750 for a modern computer instead of an old computer. But I feel like it's better to hold on to the cash right now. Let's hold on to the cash right now. I'd love to buy some components, but I still feel like there's enough on the map that we don't need to do that. Let's just try and make a little bit of cash, turning our wood into our only real money supply at the moment. ML coming back in with more clothes. It's poor, but we don't care. I'd rather them have a poor piece of gear than no piece of gear. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off sowing now, so they can harvest whatever's there, but we're not gonna go through the effort of trying to replant it. There's no time. So computers are from Vanilla Furniture Expanded, and they're just a recreation type. But what's interesting is that if you use a computer, what they're doing is research. And they actually get an increase to, I think, just their intelligence skill gain for the day, like 5%. It's pretty good. We have finally finished makeshift weapons. Oh! Oh, yeah! There we go. Look at that. Semi-random research. Pulling through for us real quick. In all of my test runs, it took me forever to get to microelectronics. Getting this as our second tech, excellent. This gives us the comms console, the chance to orbital trade. This is the basis of our economy here. This is fantastic. We get access to EMP grenades and EMP launchers. We don't really have access to, crafting it, but it does give us the high-tech research bench as well. This is very nice. So we will begin that, and we will stay on a research priority. We will stay on research priority. Very good. Ah, oh, that's nice. That's one of those moments where you're just like, that's lucky. Because there is a lot of research it could have selected from. Let's just take a look here. It'll select from any available research. So all of these guys are on the table. All of this stuff is on the table. All of this stuff and all of the props. And out of all of that, we managed to snag microelectronics. Fantastic. Now we just have to research it, but Cardelia's on it. I am gonna build her a chair. I'm gonna build her a decent chair. I feel like Brains can make a good chair. Do we go through the... We can afford two, just we won't be able to make as much clothing. Everyone right now has at least minimal clothing. I do still see tattered apparel, but I don't see naked, which is good. Let's go ahead and make these two chairs. That is lightning. You have to confirm because you don't know. You don't know. What's the difficulty? It is currently Strive to Survive with the Ultimate Storyteller mod. We could run Losing is Fun. I don't think it adds anything to the, just in general, not in response to you, Mud, but just in general. There are going to be some elitist viewers, I'm sure, at some point that'll be like, not Strive to, or not Losing is Fun. What a noob. Yeah, but if you're trying to do what I'm doing, you need to lower the difficulty, not because it's too hard, but because you don't really have any options but to play optimally. And that takes away from the narrative adventure, so it defeats the purpose. And believe me, I've shown many times I can handle the hardest difficulty. I've done every challenge there is to do. I've mastered this game. I don't need to prove anybody that I know what I'm doing. If it isn't readily apparent, then it's your problem, not mine. You're here to have fun. Play how you want to play. I probably should make a command for that, right? That'd be good. Let me make a note about that. Fuck it, we're in there. Okay, the caravan's leaving, so I'm gonna zoom out real quick while I'm writing this. Okay, difficulty. Although you can see it in the play guide. We always play the same way. Strive to Survive with the Ultimate Storyteller. Let's see, difficulty command. There we go. Okie dokie. We got that fire coming in, but I'm not worried about it. Once we get, I mean, it's possible for this to burn down because it's wood, but the fire won't go past that at all. It still is good to put a roof over this, for no reason other than it will stop the vegetation from growing here. And what that does is it creates a 4-long barrier that the fire cannot spread through. Now, it is actually possible if this is on fire that it could spread theoretically to there, which could have vegetation on it, but the chances are so slim that I don't see that happening. I do still think that it might be wise to pave all this out here anyway. But roofing is generally enough just to stop the vegetation from growing. That's usually enough. So we've got that nice chair. Hopefully it's a nice chair. It's a poor chair. I'll swap it out if we can, because Cardelia typically sits in this one. It is a shame. I thought we had Quality Builder in. I thought I had Quality Builder. Eh? I thought I did. Yeah, no, let's take a look at the temperatures tonight, because it's 67 outside. It's 67 in here just about. Only 62 down here. This is not, and I think it's because of this door being open. All right, Emil, I need you to go in here real quick. Villain, actually, you do it. It's your job. Close that door. And that should allow it to get more temperate. This should raise now. This is why they're sleeping in the cold, because we're venting into an open door. Hay deteriorated in storage. What? Oh, you should not be. This whole fucking hayloft was supposed to stop that from happening. God. Unroofed and outdoors. I don't know if we're going to save this crop. At 24, yeah, we can do that. I don't want to put it inside, though. I might have to build a barn. Let's see if we can find like a covered pallet or something that the animals could eat from. The whole point of the hayloft. There must be another shelf I was mistaking it with. Okay, so let's just do a wooden building real quick. It says we don't have enough. We do. We have plenty. Okay, we're going to make a barn out of this. So we're just going to go ahead and put a wall in here with a door on that side, and we're going to do a door down here. It's just going to go bam, bam. It's going to be cute. I am going to put in stalls. You're going to think I'm crazy, but we're going to put in stalls because it's cute, okay? We're doing cute shit. That's what you do in RimWorld. You do cute shit. Okay, and then I don't think we're going to mine that out. But we can do a stall there, and then we can put the food out here, and then we put a door, just like this. We put a little animal flap. Put little animal flaps in there. We don't have the cloth for it. But we'll do this. Give them a little privacy. There we go. So let's do that, and then we'll have a proper door here. We'll do an animal flap so the animals can get in and out of it, right? That's what the animal flap does. It allows animals to pass while insulating the temperature. Perfect. Okay, so we'll make sure this one gets built. This one will be a door up here, though. This will be a proper door. And we'll do just a regular door because I'm poor. And then we'll make sure that this gets roofed, and we'll move all the hay into here. It's a square building, so eat my ass. But it is what it is for now. For now. It's just a temporary barn. We'll build something nicer later. There we go. Major break. Yeah, Rion, Connor, and Cardelia are not happy. She's still pissed off because of linen. She's greedy for an impressive bedroom. So let's see if we have one. An extra statue would be nice. A normal statue. Let's do this. I don't think she's close to... It's awful right now. Why is it awful? It's ugly. She didn't have any beauty. That's the problem. She didn't have any beauty. That's her issue. It's 65 in here, which is right on the cusp of them having a cold room, sleeping in the cold. It's going to be very, very close. So we're starting to get to somewhat impressive rec room, somewhat impressive dining room in here because we got a little bit of a stack. We want their rest and their comfort to be higher. Better beds do that. It's a good bed here. What's this one? Do we have any excellent beds? No. Well, it is what it is. Down to 62 in here. So I think that we add 2 heaters per dorm. And I think we could put one in each of these rooms. Let's put one over in this side, perhaps. We need 2 total. Let's put that one there. We don't have the steel for it, but each dorm is going to need 2. Some of this hay is going to be deteriorating pretty quickly. It'll be what it is. We have the wood for this, so I'm not worried about it. It's just a matter of actually getting the work done over there. We'd like to save as much hay as possible. Like to save as much as possible. We could put a roof on this really quickly. That would save us a bit of time. Usually they'll roof before they do other things. It's not going to buy you much, but it'll get you a little bit of time. Look at Rion, dude. He's ready. He just got his pistol out, his little scarf. Dude, what a man. Holy shit. Rion, whoa. Nice. Looking good, dude. Ah, the hunting begins. I see. Yeah, hay is deteriorating. We just lost 200. Yeah, we just lost 200 right there. Don't think we're going to make it in time. We're going to get the rest of this roof put on real quick. We'll be fine. If we have to, we'll make a corn deposit in here. We'll just feed them raw corn. If we have to. If it comes down to it. Very dangerous for them to be out on their own like this. Now, so with the Fog of War mod being what it is, you know, if a raid spawned right here and was running south, or we didn't discover them until right here, what are Rion's chances of actually getting back to the base in time? Very little. Almost certainly we would have to just try and go out and get him, you know? Very, very little opportunity for us to protect anybody if they get fucked. And getting fucked is what happens in RimWorld. It's just kind of what happens here. We really need to get this moved over. It might be worth putting down a floor in Cardelia's room, specifically just her room. Because anyone who's greedy, and this is going to be the same for, I think, Brains is greedy. Who was it? Lennon? Nimble Bloodlust is so good. Cardelia has become nudist. I'm sorry, what? Nudist is so bad. When did she become nudist? Yeah, Rian is the other greedy one. Rian is the other greedy one. There's the other chair. So let's see, is it good? It's normal. I really wish Brains had made those. I should have stopped him. So her comfort's okay. It'd be nice to replace these two. It is what it is. We're probably going to lose all this hay. Still got 11 on it. This is going to take a minute. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. How did that happen? Was she always a nudist, or do we have something that's adding traits to the pawns? What's happening there? Villain stone cutting. Villain is wearing a collar. She's got her collar on. This is going to be good for keeping her in line. Her suppression fall rate's only 5 per day. That's fantastic. Yeah. This is great. This is going to make her very, very manageable. Same with him. Same with Connor. This is good. Okay. Fantastic. They're not very happy. Connor's in a real bad spot right now. Why are you so sad? Brutal outdoors. We've got to change his religion because this is the problem. This is a big problem. I think we arrest and convert Connor. I think next time he rebels, we're just going to keep him indoors and keep him in the prison. And we'll force convert him there. It's something, so the forced conversion of a prisoner is a really nice mechanic because it's the same thing as if you were running down their resistance or if you were trying to work down their willpower. But it works on the ideology bar instead. And that ends up, basically if I wanted to recruit somebody, usually I'll force convert them after I've gotten their will down, and then we'll, or after I've gotten their resistance down, and then we'll recruit them. Usually that's how we'll handle that. We're down to 400 hay. It's not really worth saving anymore, so we're going to let this happen whenever it happens. They're going to probably finish these walls first. I don't know if we don't have any. No, we do. We have plenty of granite. Okay. We'll see what happens. It's been a while since we got attacked, but I feel very confidently about our weapon selection here. It would be nice. We do have a makeshift SMG. I don't know when we got this, but it's better than what Rian is holding. Better? Well, is it? Hold on. Let's take a look here. Is it better than a combat handgun? 10 damage. 10 damage, ranged cooldown 0.6. .4 cooldown with 6 damage. 9 armor pin. What's the armor? This combat handgun might actually be better. Hold on. Combat handgun might actually be better. Yeah, this is better. It shoots 50% slower. It doesn't do 50% more damage, though, actually. No, I think I would rather give him the makeshift SMG. Yeah, let's do that. Makeshift SMG is better. Let's have him do that. So now everybody has at least an automatic weapon that needs one. There we go. You know what? I think Cardelia's song is Somebody. Who sang it? That song's Somebody. Or Nobody. Sorry, Nobody. Not Somebody. What a good song. No, Fern, stop it. No. Fucking all-star. What's the hole up here on this barn, dude? Look at the lamb. Who wants to name the lamb? Here we go. Connor, very hungry. He's got a collar on right now. We've got some steel, so that's good. We're very low on steel, but we're getting what we need when we need it. These 2 heaters should keep each dorm satisfied, too, as long as the door stays shut. Cardelia making pretty good progress there. Chop? You got it, Jay Strauss. Fucking great name. All right, your name is going to be Chop. There we go. We're not going to name all of them, but this is our first lamb. What are we doing here? Milking or shearing or both? Shearing. Hell yeah. More textiles. Beautiful thing about getting wool animals. If it's anything that has... Alpacas are great. Alpacas are one of the best animals. Sheep are... Okay, that's manhunter animals. So we want to take a look at where our manhunters are on the map. Bunch of squirrels. Okay, so we've heard that noise. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Fucking Rion. This is exactly what I was talking about. And I just got to run away from this squirrel. Okay. We're going to go ahead and mount a defense right out here because it's going to be the closest chance we have to getting to Rion in time. Oh, Jesus. He's way out of the way, too. Run, Rion, run! I don't know if he's going to make it. Is he taking damage yet? Yes, very. You're better off just trying to shoot, dude. Too close to fire? Run. Just run. Let's get out to him. I don't think anybody else is going to get caught by squirrels. Why are you going this way? Why are you... Okay, Brains, listen. You've got to fight this. Let's get... Fagus is attacked, too. Fagus is under attack there. You take this guy. Emil, go after this one. Connor... Well, okay. Emil, get up here. I need someone who's a doctor. Who's a doctor? Are you able? One medical. Emil, not a doctor. Connor, not a doctor. Fagus? Is Fagus our doctor? Fagus is one of our doctors. Helena, are you a doctor? No, you don't do anything. Lennon is not a doctor. I don't have any doctors out south. Villain? No. Cardelia is a doctor. And then the other one is what? Brains, I'm guessing? So our doctors are the ones getting attacked? Where the fuck are my doctors? I thought I had 3. I only have 2. Rion? Oh, yeah, of course. Our doctors are the ones getting fucking attacked right now. Rion's going to get downed by 3. We need to be able to handle it. Hopefully he gets downed by pain before he only has a couple hours to live, but we're going to have to do triage on Rion. Fucking Fagus is getting brutalized again. Get typical fucking Fagus. Helena, I need you to get over here and attack. Actually, just punch it. Just punch it to death. Emil, get up here and let's just get close. Connor, you're going to tank. Villain, go north and support Brains. We'll see. Cardelia needs to come south. This is going to be our biggest emergency. I need somebody up north that can do any doctoring. Lennon will come this way as well. All right, let's go speed 1 and see what happens here. Hopefully Brains only has to fight the one. If he has to fight more than one, then we're just going to end up running. Yeah, Rion's down. How long does he have? 5 hours. There's no way we're going to get him back to town in time. You guys can go ahead and kill this guy and then just wait for the others to arrive. Okay, he's down, which means that we can stand right here and wait. Actually, we can head north. It's fine. We all head north. We head north and we help Brains. You guys, I want to go here and then go north. They won't catch us by the time we get up there. I do need one person to get over to Rion, though. He's up again. Look at him. By the powers invested in me by your God and your mother, I will live. I don't know, though. 5 hours. I can't make him self-tend. I can. I think he's too low, though. Okay, Rion, do what you can before they turn around and come and sniff you. Oh, God. Will they notice him? This is the only real chance he has is a bit of self-tend, and then we have to get inside. You guys get up there. I think Brains killed the one that's up there, so we all need to reconsolidate back here at the bottom again. Rion, self-tend, okay? Self-tend. There we go. Perfect. I think he'll make it. Yes, there are seriously killer squirrels. Any animal can become manhunter, which is an affliction where they basically have rabies and they attempt to murder any human that they see on the map. Any human they see on the map. We're going to have to do triage. Brains himself. Is he a doctor? No. He's too low to... Okay, so they're coming back for Rion. Hopefully he'll get 110 off before they take him down again, but he's going to have to take more wounds. Let's get out there. We got to go forward. Brains is 20 hours. I just want him inside. Just get him inside. So now Rion is down for sure. Shit, there's this other... I just wonder where the other squirrel was. Let's go for this guy. Punched him. Dead in one. Perfect. Stand in position. Try and get some gunshots on this guy. I'm going to do what we can to not have to punch him. There we go. They're down now. Perfect. Now we have an opportunity to rescue Rion. So Cardelia needs to get over here and perform first aid. This is the best chance we have. Let's see. Connor can go back. Fagus can go back. Villain can go back. Brains can go into the hospital. I don't think that was all of them, though. No, it was. Okay. We're out of Manhunter, so that's good. Yeah, like the bunny on Monty Python. We have lost colonies to house cats. It's just 20 house cats. What could that do? 20 house cats fucking murdered everybody. All right, Rion, it's going to be a close call here for him. It's going to be a real close call. Let's see what he does. She's got the medicine, though. Look at her. Incredible tending. That's why we sent Cardelia to do it. Rescue him. Get this hauled urgently. Helena can't do it. Emil, go ahead and haul this in, please. Don't leave anything out on the field if you don't have to. The worst thing that can happen is now we get attacked by something else. How's Vegas doing? Now we get attacked by a proper raid, and we're not prepared for it. That could be even worse. Vegas, get in here. The bed is reserved, even though it has 2 spaces. Go ahead and rest. There we go. Go ahead and take care of Brains, then Vegas. 8 hours left. We want to avoid infection if we can, so Emil's going to clean up on his way out. There we go. Feeding Brains, feeding Vegas. We just need to actually clean their wounds. Cardelia's researching instead of tending to people. That's great. Fuck's sake. Hey, Red Kool-Aid, how you doing? Yeah, Miko playing RimWorld. We actually are on episode 3 of season 1 of Rims of Our Lives. If you want to have an idea of what's going on with the channel, check the latest update video, August announcements video on my YouTube. It should be pinned to the top as the featured video. All right, what do you want me to do? Hold on, what are you asking of me? Jesus, Joannina, Jesus Christ. It's fucking JoJo. A dame of the Black Dominion is making a request. She wants you to take care of 2 snow hares here for 16 days. Okay, I either want the honor or I want the pawn. Plantsmith, Pyromaniac, nice. Anxious though? Will not attend any gatherings and may occasionally need alone time in the room to breathe. Interesting. A crafter or plantsmith, potential cook, so we could sell villain if she gets up to good enough cooking. She's a non-combatant, which isn't necessarily a problem. It is an issue if she's a non-combatant who can do medical work is still good. A non-combatant who can't is maybe a liability. Anti-man-porkism. It's a hell of a religion. With her crafting and plant skill, double passion in plants, and already level 7, I think is going to be a great addition. We won't get her until the quest is complete, which is 16 days from now, which will be the 9th of winter. It could be good. The 9th of winter. Which would be perfect time. Rather than 3 honor, I think that we're going to do this. A couple snow hares, they just have to live. They just have to live, that's all. Okay, so we've got Lexi and Lolly. Jesus Christ. No lollies, chat. We need to get the barn built real quick. I think the barn is going to be done here pretty soon. Because Brains should actually start building as soon as he's out of bed, which should also be pretty soon. So we'll see. No lollies. All right, let's make sure that these guys get put into the pen real quick. Connor, can you do this? Let's make sure that they're going to go where they need to go. Let's take the self-tend on. That's only done in an emergency situation. Okay. Unrestricted. What? Why aren't they set into the pens? What? Okay, animals. Oh, they're not pen animals. Okay, so we're gonna make a region. New area is gonna be barn. And we're gonna set this to be the barn, and we want them to stay in the barn. Actually, I'm gonna set the allow area to within the barn's perimeters, not on the doorway, not on the walls, none of that. Yeah, cool. We're getting the barn built. Perfect. For now, I'm gonna let them free roam because, oh gee, I'm just so scared of a fucking warg being like, ooh, rabbits, and then come and eat their ass. I'm not ready for that. You know, I probably should build animal sleeping spots. Build animal sleeping spots. Let's put them in. Let's put them in the common room. This is a good spot. Can I assign them? Yes. Lex and Lolly, perfect. That way they stay in this middle area. They're not sleeping outside. That's going to be a real big point of vulnerability. Whenever they decide to sleep, they'll go in there. So at least during the night, they'll be okay. Or whenever they sleep, fuck. But they can go where they want. I'm not worried about that. They can do whatever they want to do. Hunter lacking ranged weapon. Rion's getting up, hopefully going to grab his gun again. Go ahead and get the SMG. I didn't make that SMG. I'm not sure where he got that. Where we got that. I would like to make a better hospital, but this is sufficient for now. A poor bed is not great, but the most important thing about the bed is the immunity gain speed factor, which is not affected by the quality of the bed. So you can have awful hospital beds. They're just not very comfortable to sleep in. Not that any hospital bed is. Okay. We want to make sure the stuff gets in before it rots. Like these peas are getting real close. Let's go ahead and haul them. These eggplants are about halfway down. Let's get them in as well. It'll be a quick job to get them in. Peppers, let's get them in quickly as well. We're trying to beat the winter here. This is the big concern we have is whether we're going to be able to... Goddamn, Connor. What's he got, like 8 arms? What are you doing there? Pick up and haul is such a nice mod. Red Kool-Aid says he's got dibs on the next black dude that joins the colony. Well, you know, this... I hope we do get some more dark complexioned pawns. They really are all kind of monotonous, aren't they? So you can use your channel points, Red Kool-Aid, to claim a pawn. You can put your name in the hat. I'll try to remember any requests you have. Dude, look at Lennon. Hell yeah. Dude, I would love to hear about our Lord and Savior, anomalous god with no real name. Sorry, Menalis. Let's get this barn built and we'll be able to get those guys in there. More steel coming in, looks good. Every time we shear them, I think we get 20. Look at Chop, what a good boy. You know what, I'm gonna rename the other one. We're not gonna name every lamb that gets born because we're gonna be cycling through these guys pretty quickly once we get to a decent population. We're gonna start butchering them to maintain a population level, which will also be an income of meat. We'll also have an income of milk, which counts as meat as far as the game is concerned for meal purposes. And then we also will have their wool that's being generated, which once we get to a point where all of our clothing is made or we're making Devil Strand, hopefully that's the next research we get, we'll be actually selling the wool, and it's actually worth quite a bit of cash. So it's a decent cash crop, and it's a source of meat during the winter that does not require us to leave the base, which is fantastic. We'll be much safer that way. Okay, you're going to be Chip, the brother of Chop. Sounds good to me. You know what? I'm actually going to forbid the interior walls for now. This will have them prioritize the actual perimeter walls, and we'll make it where they build the fucking barn. That's the idea. Chop 1 and Chop A. Could do that. We could have named him like Karate. That'd be great. A sheep named Karate, his brother Chop. Man, that'd be great. It's a great option. All right, there we go. So now we just need to get this set up, which is, you know, a little bit of cloth, which we don't have because the mill's so goddamn efficient. We've got our shooting book in here. People are choosing to come and sit on this chair and read. This is a great room to do it, though. I might move the library in here. We'll see. One colonist idle. It's Helena. That's fine. We are almost fully healed. Poor Rion, dude. He's having a bad day. Look at him. I'm gonna be fucking. He got hit on the neck, the torso. The neck is the most dangerous place to get hit, unsurprisingly, especially by Sharp. Getting your neck cut in any game, but especially in RimWorld, is particularly devastating. You'll bleed out very quickly. You'll be losing pawns very easily that way. All right. I think we're doing all right, though. Let's take a look at our clothing. We still need to make another duster, a body strap, and a wide hat for whoever else wants one. We have another statue ready to go. This one's good. Let's see if Cordelia is happy with her room. Is this... It's decent. So what we're going to do is take this normal statue and put it here, and then we're going to give her a good one and see if that increases her mood. Getting some extra furniture in here would also be good. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Get her just a little bit of extra furniture. But let's forbid it for now because we don't want to spend any construction efforts on anything other than this. We've got to get this barn set up. We also need to move this inside. This is where the hayloft goes. This means that we'll be growing this out here. We'll probably move it closer, maybe a second field even potentially. But we don't want to overgrow. We don't want to overgrow. Oh, there's another statue. Ah, hello. All right, so we can put this one in this room now. We will, at this point, have a statue in every room of that dorm. We'll have one in here. We'll need one in the hospital, one in a Mills room, and then we'll be able to put one up here for brains. And I think continue to build double beds. Just so they have the opportunity to have lovers. It is the 9th of fall. We're kind of getting to the point where we're going to want to harvest it sooner than later. I think we'll be at about 70%, which is the earliest time usually that you can harvest something and really get anything out of it. I think we'll make the rice plant harvest, but we're just checking our temperatures. We're still above the 40s, even at night, which is when it's obviously going to be its coldest. Rian hanging out right now, just waiting on stuff to heal. I think he's fine. He'll heal faster if he's in a bed just resting, but he is fine right now. Slightly impressive. Okay, that's important. It's a minimally impressive bedroom, but it is impressive. It's enough for her. So she's not going to be unhappy now with her bedroom. Not anymore. So if you can see that she had a party, she's very comfortable because of a decent bed. She's in a spacious bedroom. She's got a slightly impressive rec room, dining room. We have slaves. Slightly impressive bedroom gives her +3. So this is really good. She's greedy. She kind of expects it, but it's really nice. We want to get all of the rooms to slightly impressive. A little bit of furniture or a good wooden sculpture will be enough to get you there. So that should be good there. We have, oh god, we have even more lambs now, dude. Frackle and Vorfinia have been out there printing sheep for us. Perfect. I'm tempted to put a door up for now. I don't know if we're gonna get this cotton harvest before it's time. If we could change the material over to sheep wool, then we might actually be able to do it. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. Structure replace sheep wool. Yeah, now it's asking for sheep wool, which as soon as we shear them, which we might be doing now, yeah, we might have enough here. I'm gonna make sure Brains is ready to do that as soon as it lands on the ground, before Emil takes it for clothing. Getting this flap up means that they're gonna have a safe place at night to be able to sleep in. Here we go. 20 more wool off the Mr. Frackle. We have peeled our sheep. There we go. That's 45 on its own. Perfect. We don't have enough sheep wool? Fuck you. We only need 25. There's 45 right here. What are you talking about? It's probably all reserved is the problem. Yeah, deliver it there, and then hopefully Brains will be able to come over and build it. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so now we have this. The animals can go through here, but they won't go through this side, which is good. Whoa. Tribespeople are beginning their assault right up here. I don't know if we're going to get in position in time. Rian is in a really scary spot. Let's see if we can make it to the wall. Let's see if we can make it to the wall. Where are we all? Villain is far away. Fagus is far away. The rest of us are not far away. All right, let's get here. Let's get Brains there. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to put Rian right there. Cardelia is going to go right there. Lennon is going to go right here. Oh, I don't know if I want him up front. Let's put him right over there with Brains. Yeah, we got 4 gunners. Let's put a mill right here. Let's put a mill right there. Let's put a mill right here. Fuck it. I think here's a decent spot. And then let's get these guys back here just to cover. Just to cover. Block that side off. Helena, you're going to go right over here. Let's see. So here's my thing, Algaroth. Here's my view on the if they wait around before they attack us. The thought to me is that if they wanted to sneak up on us, they would simply raid us, and sometimes they do. I don't know that it ruins the Fog of War. It is literally the only opportunity we have for forewarning, and it's the one type of raid that we're going to have a chance of being in position for sometimes. For me, I think that it's nice to have the variety that sometimes I am able to mount a meager defense. And to me, it also makes sense that the game is telling me that they're raiding here in this letter. I could suppress it, actually, if I were to use, I think, Rim's Quality of Life mod. I think I could turn that letter off. Or Miscellaneous Settings mod. I think there are a couple that I could do that with. But I like having it there. I think that there's the one opportunity for us to be able to respond, you know? Could be good. All right, so it's time. There we go. I think we're gonna be okay as long as it's not like a million dudes. Oh fuck, they're gonna already be here by the time we're shooting. Okay, well, they've only got rocks and tomahawks right now. Emil's in position. They're probably just gonna take position here, but Emil's gonna be able to go after him. Very nice. Lennon's gonna be in a good spot there. We can go and melee them and just tag them. It should be fine. Yeah, look how, at this range, we're, oh Jesus, look at this thing. Oh shit, it hit Brains. Where did it hit him? Right in the leg. Shit. We're so close that the defenses don't actually do anything at this range. So they're not effectively behind any cover. What we want to have happen now is, if it's only going to be these guys, dude, she's already gotten fucked up. Who hit her? Left leg was cut off by a trap. Look at the trap, fucking MVP trap. Did I not tell you? Did I not tell you? Ah, very nice. Leg is cut off. Is a really bad spot for them. Got shot by the bow. That's not great. We're going to go ahead and have Connor go and punch red. We're going to have the next person that arrives, Fagus. Poor fucking Fagus. I'm going to have you go punch this person. And Cordelia's good. We're good here. I think we're going to be okay. I don't see much of a threat with what we're dealing with right now. It's potential that red's going to be able to use this defense against us for a second, but we're good here. Okay, actually, let's have Emil go here. There we go. You guys are not in a position to fire, so let's get into this position. Move up a bit. Lennon, I want you getting here. Brains, I want you getting there, because we're going to prepare to fire on Camisa? Can't fucking read it. Yeah, Camisa. There we go. Hey, Snorlax, enjoy your cage. Bitch. There we go. Nice. Hey, listen. No shooting Rion, Cardelia. Point that enemy only at things you can afford to lose. There we go. There we go. Camisa's going to try and run, but with Fagus tagging her, I think we're going to be able to get her down. Let's get these guys into positions to fire over there. There we go. Connor, you're done. I think Villain's on her way up still. Let's let her go. Perfect. Want to be careful that Fagus doesn't get shot here, and they're dead. No survivors. Wow. No survivors. We actually got to use the wall, but they got to it before we were able to really hold them off. The way that this works very well in general is that we either want to put traps or barbed wire or something in front of the line here. Areas where we know they're going to want to try and use our wall against us, we want to put the defenses up. If we can get to this before then, we'll be in an even better position. We could have also just held back and actually fought in town, because we would have gotten at least 2 more traps there. We know these other 2 traps would have been used. But meeting them at this wall is going to benefit us at close range, because these are long-range weapons. The rock is not a threat. The tomahawk was the only real threat there, but we were able to take him out quickly. He did get a shot on Brains there. Could have killed him. But in general, I'm willing to meet them at close range because we have a lot of SMGs. We're in a decent position to be able to fight them at that melee range. You need to go to bed, bitch. What are you doing? Oh, she's binging. Okay. Jesus. And that could be only one part of the raid. We don't know. There could be more. There could be another pack coming in soon, so who knows. We just got to try and be careful and make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. Okay, so now I can put the rabbits in to the barn. Make sure they stay in there. This needs to get hauled urgently so that it can actually get inside the barn and not deteriorate. Actually, Cardelia is doing doctoring right now. Is there anybody who can actually do this for us? Yeah, I need a Fagus. Fagus, do it quickly, please. Get this in before it deteriorates. No. Oh, fuck off. He's got hay on him. Go ahead and drop. Haul hay. No, not here. Shit, motherfucker, it goes in here. Oh my god, stop. What are you doing? Fagus, haul the hay. Why are you taking it here? Oh, he's picking up other... He's doing a haul job is what he's... Okay. Strange, but you know what? It's fine. Helena choosing to just bleed all over the place as opposed to getting any actual medical tending. And eating all of our fucking food in the process. Anyway, back to peace. I almost want to arrest her, but... You blighted basic bitch from Brains! Bleeding all over the dining room and not going to the hospital, I think, is worthy of the insult. Oh my god, Brains, what a dick. Understandable, though. I absolutely do not blame him. Let's go ahead and chop that tree on since it's right outside the door. When are you gonna fucking go to the hot? Stop binging, you slut! Oh my god, please, Helena. Oh my god. Yeah, we need more. What the? Hello? That looks like a raider. What the fuck's going on over here? Hello? It's either a traitor or a raider. He didn't set off this trap, but it's not in the best position. This is really the spot where that should go. Honestly, though, we're more likely to get use right here inside the wall. No, you know what? Let's leave it outside. We'll move this in a minute. I think we have some kind of premonition that this guy is here. Interesting. Who is Mr. Neon Shirt there? Shame if something were to happen to this guy. I agree. All right, let's get right here. Okay, he's friendly. He's friendly. Yeah, let's go see what's going on out here. Trade caravan, visitors, lips. It's fucking Dulu right there. These guys look like they're ready for a fight. What are they doing here? Are they just visitors, huh? They don't have anything to trade. Yeah, I feel like waking up in the middle of the night and finding this man coming to check on you. The one guy's got a gun and some decent armor here. He's from Minbum. Okay, so these are friends. They don't have anything to trade though, so we're gonna leave them alone for now. Vegas is fully healed. I mean, that's that's credit worthy. All right, Helena finally went to the hospital there. We have got to clean this. Resting, that's fine. Vegas, get up. Clean this room. Jesus Christ. Oh God, they've seen it. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Blood all over the floor. Don't ask what happened in here, man. There we go. Got some food in here for these guys. I do need to put down a hay floor because they're going to be tracking. They're going to be tracking their bunny shit everywhere. Whoa, why are we shooting? Connor went hostile. Villain went hostile. She's probably about to die, let's be real. She's been shot. Lennon, punch her. Melee attack villain. Emil, just stand off to the side for a second. Don't, she's down. Vegas is down. Connor is still fighting. Okay. Let's have Lennon go in and punch him. Let's have Rion come in and punch him. As opposed to shooting the shit out of them. They're just going to stay damaged, man. It's a shame that they're hostile. Or that they're rebelling right now. They're lucky they walked away with... Oh, jeez, and Mill's going to fucking chop him up if he gets in there. We need Lennon and Rion to go in and help. Brains, y'all just hold on to these bodies for now. Okay, there we go. Could have Brains support. Brains go in and punch as well. No guarantee that he won't kill her. Okay, there we go. So let's get these guys put back in. This time, I think it was Vegas. Who's the one that's still not the right religion? I think it's Vegas. It might also be Connor. Yeah, both of these guys I think we're going to arrest. Probably turn this one into a prison room just for now. We're going to go ahead and arrest these guys. So Brains, go ahead and capture... Hold on, let's have not pawns stacking on top of each other. Cardelia is going to rescue him, but while they're still in bed and unable to move, we're going to go ahead and make the arrest. How's Connor? He's totally fine. Let's actually go ahead and make the arrest. Lennon is just punched a bit. You're fine. Let's go ahead and arrest him. And we'll get in there. Connor and Vegas need to go get their religion converted. Then we'll reduce their will again. Okay, you need to go ahead and capture. Wait, no, we just push the imprison button. That's right. That's all we have to do. Just push that button. There we go. Perfect. These guys are still out here, but God knows why. Who the fuck killed this turkey? We probably did. Why? How did the turkey get in? Hello? What's this hedgehog doing? Okay, here we go. We're back in. We need to arrest these guys. They've committed the crime of not being part of our religion, so. Glares, fuck you, Connor! Yeah, we need to go ahead and imprison them. I don't know how long that's gonna take for them to do. Yeah, turkeys can fly apparently. So that's great. Lennon is in a real rough spot now. He got punched a whole lot. There we go. We really want to get the Helixine gas set up. This would be nice because we could set a crematorium like right over here on the corner, perhaps. That'd be a good spot. Maybe on the inside right there. Whoa, shit. Okay, just fucking Muffalo. Brains, I'm telling you, he is really like fucking 007. Half the time when Brains turns around, he just pulls his gun out and just like tat, tat, tat right in the fucking forehead. What is his actual shooting? That's bullshit. This man lied on his forms, okay? This man's got at least 16. Every time he turns around and pulls his gun out, something dies. I'm shocked that every slave rebellion hasn't ended in casualties. 360 no scope. He did. He just 360 no scope for that fucking Muffalo. I wonder if there are more, if it was just that one. Looks like it was just the one that went crazy, but thank God Brains is on the perimeter. Look at that. Let's unforbid the corpse. It's a really good spot for us. Let's go ahead and get these guys hauled urgently too. We don't want these bodies stuck out here any longer than they absolutely have to be there. We got that trap moved, which feels good. That feels good. Free meal estate. That's great. Okay. Got those guys listed down. This is the first raid we've had where I think there were no survivors. Either capturable or fled. Red Kool-Aid. A whole buffalo took out Brains' family in the past. You think so? There's got to be a reason that he is just... I mean, obviously a buffalo is fucking huge. His dad is part of the Orange Creek settlement. Whoa. Okay, I didn't know that. Whoa, nice. Let's check out some relationship stuff here while we're looking at it. Oh, Lennon is lovers with Cardelia. I didn't know this. I didn't realize that they had become lovers. He doesn't like her very much, though. Because of the rejected proposal, Lennon is also apparently disfigured. Or is it Cardelia that's disfigured because of the leg? Wow. There's a little bit of tension there in that household. We need to get them some loving. Those pawns could be very happy. Good on you, Cardelia, for getting the prince. We need to move one of these beds over. I need a better bed. Let's just build a better bed. We'll take this room too. We'll put a double bed here and put the statue maybe right there again. So let's go ahead and get prepared for that. Pretty sure that I'm able to do this as well with the furniture. And I want let's get that moved and then we'll set it. I want Brains to build this bed. The best chance of actually having a decent quality on that bed and get both of them better bang for the buck across the board. Let's get this guy hauled in urgently. We got a dead squirrel here, which is not going to rot yet, so let's take that too. Same with this one. Let's get these animals in. Resetting these traps, very nice. Be sure to always reset your traps. Don't leave them hanging. There we go. We're not arresting anybody because Lennon is still beat up. But he's just dealing with bruises. Let's go ahead and imprison both of these guys. So this guy is up. Colonist needs rescue. That's Vegas. It's still putting him in here. He's got it. Listen, he's got to be... It's weird how that's working. Hold on. Weird how that's working. Let me go ahead and take this bed away from him. Interesting that we can have slave beds in the same area. We want to arrest. Okay, he becomes prisoner. Take him to bed, which will move him over there. So that's what we need to do is arrest here. Cardelia, would you be able to arrest him? Yeah, 100% chance. What? Oh, because this bed's reserved right now. Go ahead and get in here. And you're good. Try to arrest him. Try to... Fuck's sake. Let's put a sleeping spot in there and then take it away. Go ahead and arrest him. Perfect. Villain's fine. We just want to separate them out for a second. You can go back to normal. What we're going to do with you is convert your religion. Both of you will be converted. Once you're converted, we will re-enslave them. God, the best thing I could do in this room is try to get some vision. So I'm going to secretly install some bells. 5 steel will put some bells in here that will make noise whenever they're moving around. Will give us an idea that they're still in there. Could also put them outside the doors. That would be a fair option. Let's go ahead and get rid of these interior doors there and make sure that they're not walking through them. These two can be set back up for our serfs. Perfect. Does that mean the negative mood for Cordelia is gone? Well, no, I don't think so, because it was a proposal. She was trying to go from boyfriend to husband. We'll see. There's the last harvest there, the 12th of fall. I'm surprised. It is only 35 outside, so we're going to go ahead and say everything needs to be harvested that can be harvested. The temperature is sufficiently low that I'm afraid of it not making it in time. So we're going to go ahead and do that and make sure it is a higher priority harvest there. Everyone's going to help, and it's going to be a tier 1 job. Try to go from girlfriend to housewife. That's right. I don't know if she'd make it, though. So far, not. I think it's because they don't have love, and so they're not building their relationship together. A lack of dick is a killer for many relationships. Okay, says we don't have enough wood, but I know we do. Speaking of enough wood, that is the whole point, isn't it? Got to keep these guys only for 16 days. We have plenty of food for that. Plenty of food. We're already well into our countdown as well. But I think we will just narrowly avoid starvation. That or we will be kind of overkill and be fine. Even the guys that are low quality, maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, you know what? We're fine. Let's have the 2 harvesters go, because we're going to have daytime here. I think they have the rest of today. If we were to... Whoa! Hostile little Fennec Fox boy over here. Hold on. Hopefully it's only the one. No, we've got 3 of them. Well, we know there's a threat now on the map, so let's just be prepared. Let's get everyone over here. Emil out in front. There are likely going to be more than this. Let's make sure we know where our colonists are. First time in a while that Brains opened fired and didn't immediately kill something. Let's see if we can find the others. They're going to be coming in eventually. There's one. Nice. Quick shot down. Let's get bunched up together. Emil in the middle so that he can find the threat before it gets there. Perfect. Emil, please. You know what mod I miss is Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy is so nice for melee units. Yeah, we got rid of his paw there. Thanks to the trap. The traps are very, very strong. They're very, very expensive, but they're very, very strong. Okay, I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and undraft, and everyone go back to work. We've got some extra meat delivered. It's perfect. It still exists, and it got updated. Hey, Graniteer, good to see you. Yeah, I thought I saw 4 too. And then I was like, nah, I can't count. That was definitely 3. No, it was 4. Luckily, they caught it before I did. There we go. Reset the trap. Yeah, these traps helped. I mean, the one that got in there hit 4 traps before we actually had to deal with it. It's very nice. Even if you're in vanilla and you don't have the vanilla weapons expanded or vanilla furniture expanded security module that adds those bear traps, even just regular wooden traps are very effective at dealing damage. The reason that these bear traps are good but not as strong, they're really not as strong as your regular traps. These traps hit the legs. Regular traps are fall traps, and they actually hit the head, the neck, and the torso, which are the core. So these, at best, will chop 1 leg off. That is absolutely optimal roll. The best you could possibly do is chopping 1 leg off. Now, granted, that's fantastic. But it isn't going to kill nearly as much as you would with a regular old trap. The caveat then being this costs steel. But it can be rearmed as long as it doesn't get burned down or destroyed by mortars or something. So you do want to put them, I usually put them out in the field, and just having a few, we're not going to put a ton of them, but just having a few is enough to have little trickles of enemies actually end up killing themselves. Or greatly wounding themselves and making it easier to handle the whole raid. It's very good. It does better at downing. Yeah, it does better at hobbling, slowing down. It's more of an impedance factor than an actual kill factor. You put regular wooden traps out, which we may end up doing at some point. regular wooden spike traps we can still do. It's very inexpensive. It's very effective too, especially if you do the strategy where you're finding your natural terrain and putting them around corners. How many times have these been triggered? Several at this point. Pretty reliably as well. You just have to think about where is an enemy spawns right here. What are they going to path to get to my base? From right there, they're going to go like this, and they're going to cut that corner, they're going to have to. It's going to be good. Hey Nolan, how you doing, dude? What about stone blocks instead of wood? Here's my concern about that is that the expense would be fairly high. Now, the increased damage from it being stone is very nice. It takes longer to build, and it's more expensive unless you are deep drilling for stone. If you're deep drilling for stone, you're all good. Don't worry about it. And if you have good builders, it's one of those things where it's a luxury upgrade. I wouldn't do it early on. Wood traps are going to be very effective for you until you're dealing with guys in power armor. Even with flak, I feel like it's going to be pretty effective. And the beautiful thing about the fall traps is most of the time they're going to be hitting the head. Sometimes they'll hit the shoulders. If they have a helmet on, they're going to be pretty well protected against some of the damage of the trap, but it's going to deal a significant damage there. It's meant to be a kill trap there. So I'm not worried about it being less effective. I think it's going to be very, very strong. We've got to get these guys back and cleaning again. Got to get him cleaning again. How are you? He's not been touched at all. Lennon's still in bed. I don't blame him. I'm a pussy myself, so I would be probably in bed if I was this bruised. Sounds good. I hope you guys are having a good night tonight. I can't tell you, I was so burnt out on RimWorld when I took my hiatus. I just like I couldn't even stand to look at the fucking game anymore. Like just seeing any of the assets, just hearing the name RimWorld made me fucking throw up in my mouth. I was so sick of playing it because we played it almost every day for several hours, you know, for a year. For me, oh shit. For me, I shouldn't click on that because it tells me where they're coming from, but it also tells me the direction that we hear the sound from. So we have another raid. God, and Lennon is already going to be in a lot of pain. So if he gets hit, he's likely to get downed. His arms are hit too. You can see his manipulation's at 78%. This is going to take us aiming down pretty badly. But otherwise, we're fairly healthy, so we'll see. We're going to want to do south because they're right there, but I don't think we're going to get there before they get to it. So I think we're going to protect ourselves here, and I would love to be able to pull these animals into the barn, but I'm not as smart as Frackle. So I don't know if I could do this. And the animals would have to get manually moved, so I think we're just going to have to deal with these guys being in a real dangerous spot here. Okay. Villain is in a kind of dangerous position, but she can help if she needs to. She's so weak though. I don't want to put her in combat. I think she'd be a liability. They might not, Featherfall, so I haven't seen all of the patch notes. So I'm not as up to date on the mechanical changes. It'd be nice if they didn't attack the farm animals as much. I can't guarantee that they won't. Typically they would. They'd be like, oh fuck yeah, sheep, and kill the shit out of it. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then I will be back to take this raid, and it'll be just a moment. Okay. Oh, good. We got another pawn claimed. Listen, we're trying to expand our population. We haven't really had any opportunities, but whenever we get a pawn, put your name in the name queue. No potty breaks?
Hey,
Fuck you, Snake.
You and me are gonna be best friends forever. No potty breaks.
No. Just real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll take this raid. Let's just zoom in real quick and watch Villain sleep. Hello, Villain. Enjoy that. I'll be right back. Yeah. No, Connor's still alive. He got arrested. God, my allergies are killing me. I had to go take some medicine. Yeah, Connor's alive. What we've done is arrested both of the remaining serfs who are not of our religion because we're going to force convert them a little bit faster. We can still use the ritual in 10 days, but this will mean that we're routinely going and trying to convert them. In fact, Lennon will be doing it. I think Rian will also help, and it would be very wise if we put him on wardening as well on a higher priority. So that's going to be what we do there. Why are Rian's priorities all 3 again? Oh no, we just generally have him on 3. Yes, he must be indoctrinated, that's right. Now, yeah, they did a rebellion, and luckily they all survived, even though most of them got shot. I think Villain got shot real hard, yeah. No, bruised. She got shot 3 times, dude. If you see gunshot from an LMG, that means Brains got you. There we go. Your character is wardening, but Lennon has been in bed, bitching about his bruises. My arm hurts, I cannot do my job. Fucking Lennon. Not Villain, but everybody else is going to come join us. We're going to fight probably from... I'm going to take these 2 doors, and you guys are going to fight from in here. Helena's going to be in here. We're going to take in Mill, probably to right there. Lennon's going to have to join, and I think he can take that spot. Brains is going to come join right there as well, and we're going to do an ambush strategy right through here. I'm going to actually have this door open so that when they see Emil, they probably would try to take cover in these 2 spots. Maybe they try and take cover here. In any case, I can either have us go out to the back and take position there to fire this way, stand in the door, fire that way. We can kill them if they get into those 2 positions very easily. So it's going to be pretty good. You might have been looking at the wrong spot, maybe. Lennon is priority 2 for wardening. Yeah, both of our social people are wardening. All right, so it's time. I don't know what's attacking us, and I kind of feel like having some drama mode. But we'll wait, because I don't think we're quite ready for drama mode yet. We will see some damage. I'm pretty sure both these traps will get used. So perhaps the first person to come through is going to be damaged. Unless they go to the right and then up, in which case they're probably going to go through here and maybe not hit any traps. But we won't see them, but we will see the traps get triggered when they come through. Okay. We're going to be ready. We're going to post up this initial defense. They'll respond to this. Then we take these guys as our very short-range ambushers from the side. It's possible they go up and around, but it's very, very unlikely. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Let's have the animals go in the... Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. That's why we're putting these sets in here, is these things. Let's go ahead and unforbid these or forbid them again. We don't need them to have doors. You're right. Just real quick. I know we're in the middle of a raid, but, like, eat my ass. We wanted to have that real quick, just to have a place for the animals to go into and sleep. I think you're right, because having them inside during the night is really good. There we go. Okay. Now we're just waiting. It says the beginning of their assault, but we don't know exactly what direction they're going to come from. There's that trap. You see that one's been triggered. Next, this one. Yep. As expected. See how much that did here in a minute once we see them, though. Right there, we've got somebody. Whoever got hit is falling behind. We got one guy with a bow here. We might outrange him. I wouldn't be surprised to see Lennon start taking a shot here. What's our range? I thought it was it alt? What's our, Why is that the way it is? We're not a range there. Probably going to the right. Not going to hit this. I was hoping that chop would bait them in. Looks like they're going to go onto the right side here. I'd like Brains to go ahead and take maybe a sketchy position. Right over here. See what they're doing on the right side. Just get vision over here. There we go. We got a guy going right there. That's going to be fine. Brains might be able to get a quick shot in. Did, but not many hits. Not many successful hits there. Still good on the leg. We'll slow him down and we get in there. We are not doing the pawn control mod. No. If you take a look at the play guide, which just linked for you, no, not that. If you do command ROOL for Rims of Our Lives rule, you'll see a play guide that will describe everything you need to know as a viewer. So any of those frequently asked questions will be answered in there. Feel free to ask anyway, but just letting you know if you don't want to bother asking that those are there for you. Okay, we're going to pull this guy back before he gets into a position. We want them to see Brains running in front and be like, oh shit, I can go kill this guy. But get baited, idiot. We're going to have Cardelia go to the back here. Helena and Rian will handle this doorway. Siban here with these rocks is not a big threat, so now's a good time to be able to take Brains back safely. Bill here, Bilisago, has been shot 4 times here in the arm, the torso, the stomach, and the leg. That's a lot of bleeding. This guy's pretty much done as it is. Shots going down there, not quite hitting. We can open this door now. Get a shot out real quick, and then turn around. This door stays open, hopefully. Emil can go after this guy because I don't see any other raiders really coming in right now. They could come from the north. Oh, geez. I'd be surprised. Fucking allergies, dude. All right, Brains, I really think you should just get right here. Let's start taking this alley for ourselves. In fact, I want you on that corner. Let's do in that corner. Emil stops this guy from being able to shoot. Let's get Vision in the hallway here in the alley. Let's get Cardelia to go into this door. No. Cardelia needs to stay where she is. Lennon into that door. Let's open it up again. And then go back into that side. Emil with more melee damage. Look at that. The light of God guides my axe into your head. All right, let's see if it actually is. Right in the leg and the foot. Jesus, just shinned in. Then comes Brains there with some shots from behind. Yeah, they're doing damage to the turbine right here. Let's get Lennon maybe in this. Oh, here we go. There's Lair. All right, Emil, go after Lair. Brains turn around and fire on this. I think it's time for us to go onto this side. I think that there's going to be more of what we're likely to have to deal with. Let's get Cardelia up into that spot and move there. But we're going to start facing this direction. We might lose a turbine here, which would be fine. Do limbs have a health bar now? That is for a mod called Compact Head Ifs. Every body part has always had an HP, but this is a mod that puts that HP bar onto the UI. Nice positioning there, dumbass. Here's what's going to happen. Rihanna's going to open this door and then is going to shoot the shit out of him, and he's going to have no cover. Lennon, get right there. We're shooting to the right now. We have a pretty good position on Lair. You have Cod and Bill Sango here who are going after the turbine. I think the turbine's going down, and I'm okay with that. I would rather Emil go for Cod real quick. We want Lennon to go after Lair, Brains to go after Lair. We want Rihanna to go after Lair. Get here and go after him. Cardelia's going to go there and shoot down as well. Decent shots, not bad. We need this to stay open. We're going to have Helena go back here and should be able to get good shots on this guy. Good job, Emil. Holy shit, nice. We have no other raiders out here, but they're not fleeing even though only 2 are left. Is Frackle getting attacked here? What's happening here? Someone's punching him. The fuck? Get out, Frackle, bitch. All right, Emil can go after Bill here. He's been shot by the bow just once. Now they're fleeing. I don't think they're going to make it. We've got Seaban here. Shattered Jaw. Geez, that'll be good for stopping any combat. We're going to go ahead and try and capture here. Build just another thing on the floor. Let's see what we can do here. Cardelia, go ahead and grab him. If they make it, they make it. If not, it's fine. So let's see what we can do here to finish this off. Let's have you guys go back to normal. They'll still fire because they're in range. I don't know if he'll make it. I'm curious. I think somebody died on this trap. I think this trap. Oh, this person went down. This is the one that got hit by the trap. Yeah, stabbed in the leg, stabbed in the torso. Death in 6 hours. Did you get punched by Frackle? Yes. Get fucked. Get fucked. And the lamb is right there like, you go, Dad. Very good. Very good. Get fucked, Caterpillar. What an idiot. Imagine dying to Frackle the sheep, though. It's embarrassing. Okay. Rihanna is a doctor. Rihanna's going to go try and capture Caterpillar. Fuck, we need another bet. We need to set up a prison pretty badly. We need a prison. We need a proper prison. Not a prison barracks either, just proper prison. Okay, Rihanna, go ahead and capture. Helena, you're done. Emil is not done. Emil chase. Emil, go get Bill. He might hit a trap on his way out, depending on which way he wants to go. He's probably going to go like this. If Emil can one-shot him, there we go. Not surprising. Let's assume that that's the last of that raid. I would not be surprised to find that was the truth. We're going to go ahead and speed up time here. And they'll get to the prisoners or they won't. I'm not worried about it. There we go. Dude, Cardelia's having a great time. I think we have lots of excellent entertainment options around here. As you're looking around the slave pen, Brains, you fucking psychopath. Huh. Rion trying to compare and see if he's got a good enough room. Isn't Rion greedy? Of course he is. We maybe need to invest in Rion's room to be slightly impressive. If we can, if we get another statue down there eventually. There we go. There we go. Give me some of them tunes. Hopefully no infections, but it'll be what it'll be. Whatever happens with these guys, we'll see what happens. I don't know that I want that many more slaves. What I want is to be able to send these guys off to the Empire. That would be really nice. That would be really good. A jogger masochist? Social intellectuals, not stuff that we want from them. Construction plants, yes. Okay, how about you? Oh, shit, nice. Construction, mining, very neurotic groundbreaking miner. Well, now. We're going to force convert while they're still in prison. Let's just eliminate this issue before it begins. We can make a decision better over time, you know, as to what we want to do with them. Look at this. Are you already rotted? Oh, no, she's just pale. I thought they were pale enough that they'd already turned into a fucking skeleton. Die and just poof into bones instantly. Okay, let's go ahead and not hold these doors open anymore. Let's go ahead and have somebody walk through this one real quick just to make sure that it stays closed so this room can stay temperature controlled. We desperately need someone to help clean. We need some cleaning. So we're going to put this on a tier 2 for all the colonists. They'll get to their main job first, and then they will clean up before doing anything else. So we should have some cleaning get done. We'll see. Lennon back in bed. Emil was the only one who took any damage in that raid, so that's pretty good. We got some free jade out of it, too. And I would love to have a trader here. Also, speaking of which, I think we're like a 1/6 of the way, just over it. A 5th, actually, about 20% of the way through microelectronics, which is really good. Foroa is pregnant again. Very good. Very good. Got to get these traps reset, but we had one of the raiders was just completely taken down pretty much by 2 traps and a sheep. Who knew? Very effective. Visitors helping, 6 refugees, not what we're looking at right now. Would love to get the yeoman ceremony up, but I don't see us having that ready to go yet. We're still trying to fight for stability here. Cardelia not happy because of rotted corpses, a lot of rotted corpses. We have got to get a crematorium up. I think is one of the more valuable things we could do. We've got enough steel for now. It's plenty of steel. I think that what we should do is go ahead and set up the Helixine pump. Just get this one. And how many do we have of these? This costs what, 4? Okay, that's fine. As far as structure is concerned, yeah, we do want this one to be set up with proper stone because we don't want a fire issue over here. We're going to make room for a couple tanks for ourselves. And we're going to leave this unroofed. Hopefully these can just be deconstructed. Perfect. Okay, so we want to do that. Get ourselves a door as well, just a regular door. We'll do granite. The biggest thing that we can do over here is make sure that we get a couple tanks. I think for now just 1 tank. Actually, we don't need any tanks because it's going to be flowing constantly. Tanks as buffers, meh, not really needed. What we can do is also take some of the Helixine gas and make generators out of it and just do this. Put 1 there and 1 there, maybe even a 3rd. And this can be a pretty big storage of power, and it will not take that much gas to do. We could build the crematorium right off of this, actually. Let me be a little extra over here. Let me do a little bit extra over here. We could build a crematorium right off of this. Which we might as well just do this the right way. Hell, we could put it right here. That's an option. Put a door here. Could put our Helixine crematorium right on this spot. I think that's fair. Could maybe put it here and just have this area sectioned off. Put some shelves in here. Make this an area where bodies are stored. Could do that. Nolan, we could do that, is build a church around the geyser here. Yeah, that could be interesting. It's not like the regular steam geysers that have some kind of effect around them. No, I think we set this up as a geyser and put some. Yeah, I think we do that. We put a couple generators, one right there, one right there. That could be very strong. And then we can just use this as a source. We can pump this over to the main area, put it through the wall here, put it down, and we can start putting a. Eventually, I want to get the gas down to here. We can replace this with a Helixene stove. That way, a power surge, loss of power through batteries, solar flare, solar eclipse for our solar panels to not work. It cannot be interrupted by anything other than a severance from the system, which I think is a very, very good way to have this working. This is the vanilla furniture expanded power module is what all this comes from. It's just a really nice alternative to having everything off the same grid. You have two different power grids, effectively. I have to sneeze again, and I can't, dude. Ah! Killing me. There we go. Mr. Frackle, how you doing? He got punched right in the leg. Turn around and headbutted him. And now I never will. It's just all stuck up in my sinuses right here. I had stuff to do downtown today, so I was out and about. Okay, let's go ahead and haul all this stuff in that we can. We could probably delay the harvest a couple days still. I don't want to check it though. We get like because it won't warn me if there's something like a heat wave or a cold snap. So if there's a cold snap, I will not notice before everything dies. Hey, monkey. Surprised to see Rims of Our Lives again? It would not have been a surprise if you were subscribed to the YouTube. That's where I post updates every month about everything that's going on, every change that'll be going on with the channel is posted there. Every month we get an update video. Leonard, let's clean for a minute. Can we do that real quick? Cordelia no longer having a tantrum. I wonder what she destroyed. We'll have to figure that out. All of our VODs for Rims of Our Lives are also going onto the YouTube, so if you don't catch it live, that's fine. Hi, YouTube. Potentially years in the future. Hey, hello. Tell me you're a caravan and not just some poor dudes. Fuck. Just poor people. Just poor people. Well, we got some shitty weapons to sell. Let's get rid of those just without even worrying about it. Makeshift pistol, not worried about it. Combat handgun we'll keep. An awful button-down shirt, let's get rid of it. Poor clothing, let's get rid of. It's almost all their money right there. I'm tempted to buy some medicine and maybe the one component. Nah. How long is it going to be before we're making medicine, though? I think let's trade for their medicine. Let's get 6 meds. I feel like that's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. And get the fuck off my property. There we go. Mr. Frackle's just taking a walk at midnight. I'm going to call this the park. I know it's the pen, but we're really going to make it into a park, I think. We could actually do some decorative building. It could be good. All right, Caterpillar's able to walk. We have started working on C-Band. Cordelia cleaning up, which is good. Red Kool-Aid wants me to review in 10 words or less Rust. All the problems of PvP and none of the fun. That's my 10-word review of Rust. It's just a chore simulator. It's a chore simulator where everyone, it's a competition to see who could be the biggest sandcastle kicking asshole. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you enjoy the game, you know. It's its own type of game. It is not the type. It's everything I hate about PvP is what Rust is. Everything I hate about PvP is the core mechanic of Rust. Hey, welcome home. You headed off to Montana? All right. Oh, hey, let's get that medicine inside before it dies. Let's do that real quick. How long on these guys? I can check their quest from here, right? No, I can't. Okay, what do we got? Oh, I can on this button. Okay. Shuttle arrives in 10 days. So we've done a bit. That's pretty good. We got Connor up again, and we are reducing their certainty. This is great. Everyone in here needs to be converted. These two need to be enslaved. Although, are they tribals? They're the Kaka people, but, you know, are they tribals? They are cannibals. She's so good, though. Listen, I'm not going to hold it against them that they're cannibals. We're here to train them in how to be more civilized. And put them to work and show them what a real good colony looks like, and they won't try to go out and kill people anymore. Emil is so happy. Is it because he murdered somebody? Yep. Yep, look at that. Emil, just the happiest boy. Crazy. Real fucking crazy. But just a happy boy. What's with her? Catharsis? Okay, so that's why she's happy. Villain is doing all right. Oh! Emil and Villain. Why am I not surprised? There's something about this that seems very normal. Okay, let's see their relationship here. They got into some deep talks and now they love each other. Oh. They can't sleep together though. That's unfortunate. There needs to be a mod that lets that happen. A shared slave bed. I wonder if this is an argument where Villain, out of all of the slaves, she's been the least likely to rebel. The one time she did, she was kind of roped into it, and I can imagine when we had that last rebellion where the other two guys got arrested, Villain was just in the room when it happened, but it was I think Connor who instigated it. I imagine Villain was just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time because she's been incredibly submissive. I mean, she's been amicable this entire time. She converted her religion with almost no resistance. She's been smiling, whistling a tune. I think she likes living here. I wonder if Villain is the first full convert. She's behaving very much like a civilized individual. I think she might have been reformed. I mean, surely she's beat up. Let's be real. She's beat up. I think Emil kind of likes to see that she's been through some shit, you know? I think that's something that, like, he's the inflictor of wounds and Villain is like the perfect BDSM sub. Jesus. I think that in the spring, we're going to have a vote with chat once we reach the spring. And in the spring, what we're going to try and do is vote to integrate Villain into full colonist status. She's Connor and Fagus absolutely fucking not. They've been rebellious. They've been problems. But Villain, strikingly agreeable. And in love with Emil. I mean, there's a real reason for it now, you know? Could be. Get the rice in there. We've now got almost 5,000 food. We're going to be running out of storage here pretty soon. In fact, I think we are full up in these guys. Let's go ahead and build some more. God, I'm sorry for the sniffling. Can't help it. Frickin' allergies, man. All right, let's do that. We'll do another. I think each of these holds 18 or 800, so we'll do another 2,400 storage. Hey, Silver, how you doing tonight? Still got tattered apparel, but that's because I haven't told them to replace their gear yet. We have a good sculpture here. Let's put this one in Helena's room. No, she has one. Fuck her. Let's put this one in Emil's room. Perfect. Okay, Cordelia is going to get also linen in her room. Ideology forbids? What? Are they not lovers anymore? Can they not sleep in the same room until they're married? That's interesting. Hey, welcome back, Snorlax. Oh, I wanted to tell you, we built an observation deck, and we were able to get an expansion to the aquarium as well, so let me know how you like the dolphins. I wonder what Lennon would think of his brother sleeping with a former slave. That's a great question, Lennon. I think that this is going to be an interesting development for the colony in that Emil falling in love with Villain. Let's see how love-filled the relationship is. There's a lack of trust in their foundation because of that. But Villain being kind, being who she is, I think a lot of people are going to like her. She's dealing with a negative 25 across the board. But depends on the ideology. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at this. Doop, 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 doop. Single spouse. I don't see anything related to it. There you go. Good Snorlax. Enjoy, dude. I'd love to get this corn done before it dies. That'd be great. It's going to be nearly finished anyway. We're going to get a shitload of food out of this. Healroot can stay sowing because it's going to be resilient to the cold. What's my character's opinion of Villain then? That's a good question. Let's take a look. Social. You really like Villain. 9 deep talks. You like her more than Emil does, but you've already got a lover in Cardelia. Villain being, I think, the only other eligible female in the colony. Because Helena's not going to stay. Rion's a boy. Everyone else is a boy. I think Emil's basically just going for the other woman. Mostly, I think because Lennon got a lover, Emil's like, I need woman. And then goes and gets Villain. Oh, physical love spouse only was in the middle. Okay, so it turns out I just can't read. Where is that at? Oh, there. Yeah, the bed. I was looking for a bed. Okay. I see. Okay, so that's interesting. I like that. But he'll be ready to move in. Cardelia will keep the room because she's very particular about her room. We can go ahead and build these two and give her a bit more rest. And Mill needs a good room too. It's Rion who's greedy. He's over here. His room is only decent. Would be nice to get a better statue in his room. He's currently got one that is normal. I don't know if good would be enough. Let's go ahead and give it to him. We can put this one in Emil's room. Perfect. How are we doing over here as far as our religion conversion is concerned? We're doing all right. We're making progress. Fagus is getting much closer. He'll be reintegrated as soon as he's got it. Yeah, and that's what we've seen so far, Lennon, is that so far, whatever Lennon has, Emil wants, and vice versa. They have done everything together, completely inseparable. It's going to be sad if one dies. All right, Connor choosing not to speak, typical. Reducing everyone's certainty across the board, very good. The base is getting cleaned up. We've got a decent population here. We're getting this thing put together, which is fantastic. I want this thing done last. What skill does it require to build? Doesn't look like it has a skill requirement. Interesting. That's good. Yeah, hard cut to 3-second flash forward to be perfect of one of them dying. Emil is most likely to die. He's the melee boy. He's right up in the front. He is our tank. The chances of him dying are very high compared to everyone else. I don't think he's going to have a mental break, though. Probably forever. I don't see him having one. Unless we just don't get anything to kill for a while, which is possible. Finishing up this mining. This is more steel right here. Is it time for Helena to get the fuck out? Yep, there we go. 25 days. Yeah, I just heard the thing zip down, and there it is. Me rice! Luckily, nothing's planted. All right, Helena, before you go, give me my fucking gun back. And you can keep the shitty clothes. Get out of my colony. Bitch. Okay, off she goes. She wasn't helpful, but hey, looker. The value here is that we can send this off, and I believe what we get from this is a Masterwork gun link, which we're going to put on Lennon. And we get 2 advanced components. That's fantastic. It's just the question to me is where is it going to land? I do want to put a spot down real quick. That miscellaneous. Let's see. It should be orbital drop spot. I'm pretty sure that our quest rewards will also drop there. We'll have to see, though. When do I get reward, Forehead? It's not going to tell me. So any orbital drops aren't also alerted either. They're also not alerted. I see we have Foop in the colony. What a good boy. No more lambs recently. Looks like the first round of baby sheepies were just 3. We're gonna have another litter soon. Our total population is going to be handled by colony manager, and in here we're hoping to have a total population of, I think, 17. After 17, we start butchering the adults. There goes that statue. Is this now slightly impressive? So now both Rian and there's Villain. I got very concerned that Villain wasn't on the map anymore. Did they just cheat me? No, I don't think so. I don't know where they dropped, but I'm sure they dropped somewhere. We'll see it in the inventory somewhere at some point. Let's see. I should be able to, hopefully. They didn't cheat me. I just don't know where the stuff is. Don't know if I can search for the item. I could set everyone to haul. This is the only problem, is that quest rewards are going to drop. Usually it's in the home zone somewhere nearby. If you see advanced components, let me know. Somewhere around here. We also have to have physically gone and looked at it too, so we could probably have Villain just go around and look for it. Oh, it's out here. Got it. Way out here. All right, put the gun link on, and Phil and I want you to haul the advanced component, please. There we go. Have I heard of bolt action? Bolt action what? Have I used a bolt action? Yes, they're shit. All right, let's get that set up, and let's get our crematorium going. This is going to be one of the best things we've made. Blocked by... Well, fucking cut the oak tree, then. There we go. There we go. Transport pod crash. A factory worker named Kumar is crashing in a transport pod nearby. He's suffering from paralytic abasia and will be unable to walk. She will recover naturally after many days. I think it's like 15 or 20. There's also a chance of a lucky quick recovery. Paralytic abasia can also be cured by a special operation which requires a large amount of Glitterworld medicine. I think it's like 9 or 12. She's willing to contribute once she is recovered, but will not leave voluntarily. If you don't want Kumar, you can banish her or sell her into slavery, or leave her to die. However, your other colonists may find this disturbing. I think that we are feeling confident now in our ability to handle this person. At worst case scenario, it's going to be a little bit of extra feeding that we have to do. This one pawn isn't going to be at risk of any mental breaks. They're not going to be involved in combat. I wish I could see the pawn, but I think the colony would agree to take this refugee in. I think we would take this refugee in. I think that's what the colonists would do. Oh, gotcha, Looker. Yeah, no, I haven't heard of that game. It's also not the game I'm playing, so you know, it is what it is. All right, who's close to this guy? Someone needs to go get him. Lennon, welcome him in. Let's go ahead and rescue him. Now let's take a look at him now that we have him. Another melee boy. Oh, okay. Double passion for social as a tycoon. 25% trade price improvement is incredible. He's also a brawler. Jesus Christ, a brawler melee boy. Heat inclined is great for this environment too. With 9 crafting. This isn't... Oh, he's 80 years old. 80 years old, Mr. Kumar here. Oh. Every birthday is going to be a big concern for this guy. Well, let's go get him. We'll save him. And he'll join us when he's done, when he's repaired his body. Would be good. I don't think he's a Warden replacement for you, no. I think he'll help Warden, which is good. Let's go ahead and name him too. Let's take a look and see. Let me pull this up real quick. Let's see, go to the dashboard. Let's see what names we have in the queue. Let's see. What names do we have in the queue? First one, Feather. Feather, would you mind being Kumar? Oh, female. Shit, perfect. Okay, let's do that. All right, your name is Feather. Nice. The irony of someone named Feather is the heaviest dead weight of the colony. All right, what are you going to be? You're going to be a crafter. Let's just say that you're a crafter boy. Perfect. So we have we have 2 dedicated crafter melee boys now. Look, practically brothers. Very nice. Yeah, you're an old woman. We now have a 3rd lady in the colony, though. Hey. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Looking good. Checking traps. Taking a look at things as we go through. Ritual opportunities soon. What is this? The Jubilee of Menalis on the 5th of December. So this is our annual celebration. The question is if I need to build another altar object for that. Let's see. I don't think so. I think that it's just done through this. It might be. Could also check linen real quick. We could do a leader speech, man. That'd be nice to do. Maybe after the next raid. I think after every raid, let's try and do a leader speech. Okay, Feather is fine and being taken care of. Emil is in a happy space. Let's check if Rian can try and convert somebody real quick. Get a quick conversion in there, maybe on Fagus. He's already in the right religion. His certainty is at 60. 43 here for Siban. I'd like to get Connor back and working again, but he's sleeping. So let's save this for when they wake up. Let's work on Connor as soon as we can. We could preach health, but I don't think it would help anything. Oh, you know what? We should work on this. We should work on Feather because we're planning to keep her. We should reduce that certainty there. 87 to 65, very good. We're going to probably do our full-on conversion ritual to Feather. 7 days. There we go. Flip a coin, Looker. If you ever can't decide between 2 things, just flip a coin. It's never been bad for us. Could do a leader speech over here. I think after the next raid, we should take care of it. Yeah, you'll be fine. Awful hospital. Minor pain. They can't do anything about it. So we're good there. Some meat hooks would be nice. Should be okay. I don't know if we're actually doing the plant cutting. I see a lot of trees still designated, and I don't see any wood on the map outside right now. I'm curious if we actually just don't have any wood anymore. That's very possible. Trying to get into winter now. We are. It's the 1st of winter. Now we're going to start to see this really is sketchy because it's the middle of the day now. It's noon and it's only 40 degrees outside. Really thinking that we want to get there we go. Really want Rian to go and take this corn, please. He's getting distracted by other stuff. What are his priorities? What is Rian's priority? Wardening. No, harvesting. Harvesting is first. Then what the fuck is he doing? Why is he up here? Bitch, get back in the field. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, and at night, I'm really worried about the temperature getting below 35 or so. When it hits like 25, it hits in the teens. That's when you start to see like the sudden death of your crops. I need Rian to get back in that field because we need all that corn. Villain doing her best. I really don't care who harvests it because we're going to get nothing if we take too long to wait on this. Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess. Welcome. Stealing components. I'll take them. God. What I like about the embrasures is you can see this is a little bit of visibility still through the wall, even if we're not fully out there. Brains is having a bad time. Let's take a look at his needs right now. Nutrient paste is still an issue. He's sleeping in cold still too. Brains up here. Yeah, no, they're lacking the second one, especially because we have all these extra guys in here. We want to get that there. We should have enough steel. Not an issue. We're having to walk a long way to find more granite at this point. Although I think we're making... Is that granite? Yeah. It's just so dark you can't quite tell. I did separate you at the top. I suppose I could do this. Keep Emil and Linen together. I just want Feather and Emil together. Because they're both my melee boys. Look at Rian. He's so stylish even when he's sleeping. What a mysterious boy. All right, Connor, are you? No, still not. Vegas is, though. Vegas, you're ready to go ahead and get enslaved again. 2.5 will take a minute to get him in there, but we'll get them. Not an issue. These guys are getting pretty low now. It's very effective, I would say, to imprison and then force convert in prison. Mechanically speaking, it does very well. Let's see. We're still very, very solid on our power production. We're not using very much power. And the things we are using are getting very much outpaced by the solar panels during the day. As long as we don't have a zit event right into like a solar flare or right into a solar eclipse, we should be okay. Thinking though that plant cut is something that we're going to want to increase here as part of our growers' priorities. We'll put harvesting down to 2 once the corn is harvested. We did make it through the day. It is only 21 degrees outside, so this is like danger zone where the plants could just spontaneously fucking die. So I might do some forced harvesting here with Rion. No, what are you doing? He's playing horseshoes. Listen, you gotta work real quick, okay? This is an emergency. I will do every single fucking one if I have to. You're gonna do your job. Oh my god. He is in recreation right now. Let's give him until the midday. There we go. No, the fuck are you doing? How is... Oh, because it's nursing. Is it nursing? It might be the nursing job because she's wounded. I see. That's fine. We'll leave it that way. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Rion. Rion. Stop. Please stop. Why are we feeding Connor? He's fine. Why are you doing wardening over the tier 1 harvest job? I don't understand this. Harvest. Okay, cancel and then harvest. No, don't cancel all that. You know what? Fuck it. Cancel all that. I don't think we're going to end up building that. Cancel and then harvest this again. Maybe it was a cut job or cut plant job. Down to 0.96% there on C-band. Very good. Now he's in the field. Good. God, at least for a little bit. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. Now he's going for trees. He's... What? The harvest job is not taking priority. What are you doing? Go cut the fucking corn. We can't eat wood. Oh my god. This is like having a fucking blight right now. Gotta go in and manually cut every fucking plant to make sure it gets done. I don't think we need this corn, but like, I don't want to lose it. You're gonna do some cutting today, Emil. Not Emil, fucking Rion. I get all my Q boys mixed up. There we go. I'm doing it, dude. It's fine. I know it's a waste of real time. I need it done. I'm terrified of just being just shy, you know? Harvest is not under plant cut. It is its own category. It is its own category. It is its own category. It might be because it's manual. I think that's what you're saying, Granitier. Maybe I misunderstand you. But because it's a manually player-made harvest assignment, it is the plant cut job, which means it's contesting. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a shame that you can't just say force harvest this plant and then it just sends the harvest flag, so it uses the harvest priority. That would be great. Are we leaving the one cotton to die? That's fine. I'm okay with that. We should probably start cutting slate or sandstone. I think at this point, how much stone do we have? Still under 500. Let's cut this down to 6. 600? 600's fine. Let's do that. There we go. Ritual opportunity soon in a few days here. Quest available to Furious Animals. You know what? 7 man-hunting Maine Coons for Psychic Harmonizer or a Power Claw. A Power Claw. -33 armor pen. It does slow down their moving on a melee boy is not great. -4 beauty on the pawn. Edward fucking Scissorhands. It is a really strong weapon though. 22 damage with 2 seconds per attack. God damn, dude. The Harmonizer would be good on someone like Emil. Putting this on Emil would be incredible. Because Emil's always happy. Because he's a fucking crazy person. Every raid, he's going to be in a very good spot because of his Bloodlust. He will make every... You want to put a Harmonizer on a Bloodlusty pawn. It just makes too much sense. Oh, big stretch. We'll skip it for now. I don't think we're going to do that. I don't want to take an extra fight right now. I'm expecting some raids here soon. I want to be in a position to be able to handle those and not worry. He is. Speaking of sluts. All right. Oh, another statue's in. This one's only normal. So let's put this one in maybe the hospital. Maybe put it in Brain's room. Finally give him some beauty. Perfect. Maine Coons are cats, Grenadier. They're fucking cats, dude. Yeah, we're gonna get ready for our basically our Christmas. I don't know if... Let me take a look at the ideology here. The Jubilee... Oh, it's a dance party. Shit, I'm not ready for a dance party. A light ball. Okay, we can have a rave. Don't worry. Do I want to spin this on a loudspeaker? I want the party to be good. Fuck it, let's have a good party, man. Let's have a nice speaker over here. They'll get to listen to it through the vent. That'll be good. Brains, as soon as you wake up, I want you to take care of these two things, please. All right, let's go speed 4 for a second. Just speed through this night. All of our plants are harvested, so I'm no longer, I mean, apart from the one cotton, I'm no longer worried about this stuff. We're good. I think we've got enough food to last for the winter. We're going to have just over 5,000, just over, how much is out here? 1,700, so just over 6,000 food to go through the winter. And we're already in the winter, so that's good. It's a good amount of food starting it out. Get these components in here. We should be able to have the party here pretty soon. Phagus's will has been broken, so he's going to get back into the fold here pretty soon. No storage space for what? For the corn. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's because we don't have this yet. Storage, food in for the copy, paste. There we go. Now we've got room. Go ahead and get that job done. Are we just handing them raw fucking corn? Nice pillow. Phagus taking Caterpillar's corn pillow to eat it in front of him. Wow. A little bit of malnutrition. We have not fed them in a while. I guess. Really? We're not feeding them? Have they been taking his food? Poor Seaban with no jaw is going to have a hard time eating, but that's not my problem. If you worshipped the right god, your jaw would have survived. Although they're in, so now we can figure out what we want to do with them. They are tribal. They are tribal. Very neurotic groundbreaker. What a great miner. What a great miner. Animal worker. I absolutely want to keep this person. Let's go ahead and enslave them, get them ready to go. And now we're able to have the party. As soon as the 5th comes, we will be ready for party. I'd like to get another statue finished. That would be great. Hello? Oh, no. Where was that? It's a rainy thunderstorm. Okay, we're fine. That's probably lightning and probably not a siege. Well, there we go. Phagus is back in. I think his jobs are fucked up, though. Yeah. Okay, Phagus, you're going to do that. Feather, we'll worry about you later. Phagus, I want you mining. Actually, I want you harvesting and growing as soon as you can, but I also want you mining. That's mostly your job right now. Perfect. All right, getting that put in there. Brains now has a decent bedroom. Could be worse. Breaking her will, trying to get her in. See, this one's still being converted over. Oh, no. Yeah, is still being converted over. Soon, though. Soon. So Phagus is the right religion. This is going to be great because they'll join us in these rituals and they'll get the benefits. Their mood improves so much when they're of the right religion because it takes away this my leader is the wrong religion thing. Still have all these rotting corpses. This is terrible. Soon, though, we'll be able to... In fact, we might be able to do this now. Rion, harvesting oak tree. I really would like you to cut this one down. Once we get these 2 trees down, we'll be able to build the cremator, which we actually want to roof over just this side. We want to roof over this side. We'll create a vent here on the left, but let's roof over the rest of it. So now let's put production down. We want to go ahead and get the granite helixine geyser. Can I use another? No, I can't use another stone there. I'll have to use this one. But it plugs right into the machine next to it, which is great. And then we get to cremate our bodies here without having to use electricity. So that's also very good. Emil continuing to make clothes for us. Hopefully we'll be in a good spot. Brain's infected with something. What do you got? The ligma? Shit, he got the ligma. It's just him, though. It might be some animals, too. Let's check out the animal tab real quick. Check out the medical tab real quick. 4 animals. No animal plague. We do have the plague on Connor. Fucking typical. Fucking Connor. Why did you name anybody Connor, Leandra? You know that this is going to get fucked. Alright, so we'll have to check on that. Keep an eye on Connor here. It's getting tended by Rion. 56% quality should be okay. A little bit of malnutrition is not great, but you know what? It's fine. A little malnutrition never killed anyone. I think he's beating it. 8.8 versus he's 9. He's 10 by the time it hits 8. I don't think that this 10 quality is beating it. 45. He's 2 behind. I think he's catching up, though. Yeah, he's barely catching up. He'll make it. Let's take a look at Connor here. Just track the ticks. Yeah, he's ahead now. Beautiful. And he'll stay that way. Oh, God. Fern claiming the name Matt. Stop it. Titans are here. Still got 2 days before the ritual happens. We'll want to try and convert. I don't know if Rion's in a position to do that yet. 88%. Certainty is still getting reduced on Connor here. We will convert him. Don't worry. We'll get there. Does Connor's pawn have a brother? No, he does not have any family members, unfortunately. Vegas really unhappy right now. Why? Very hungry. Go eat, idiot! My God. 8 without table. Jesus Christ! Look at it. He just wants to bitch, you know. He just wants to bitch. The rotted corpse problem is indeed a problem, but it's one that we'll fix eventually. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Still not quite beating it. It can be tended here in a couple hours. We're going to go ahead and give Brains better medicine. And I want Cardelia to do this one. Cardelia is going to stay down here. For Finny gave birth, we got more sheepies. Paid cold snap. Fuck yourself in the middle of winter. Tending to Connor. No. You need to tend to Brains. There we go. Connor's going to be fine. He's got a decent tend. There we go. Go ahead and give him proper medicine with our better doctor. It's 98% quality. We're going to go ahead and say do not tend until that's off. We just have to pay attention to Brains. We want to let that 98% tend quality go the whole time because, of course, you have, before it wears off, another 3 hours that you can still have the same tend before he's not tended at all. Okay, what are you offering for the cold snap? Another gun link. 4 Glitterworld meds or a reinforced barrel. 6 days of cold snap. Are we prepared for a winter cold snap? No, I don't think we are. I'm not going to tempt that fucking fate. That's not happening. I think we could survive it, but God, it would be miserable. Brain should be getting well ahead of it by the time this is done. Emil's level 8 in crafting now as well. This is very good. He's going to be getting faster at craft. Oh, shit. Caravan. Very nice. Lenin. Let's trade. Exotic goods trader again. I'd love like a bulk goods trader. That would be fantastic. We could sell some sheepies. $150 a pop, but it takes them so long to grow. Intellectual book, nah. Manhunter pulse can be really good. A bionic tongue for a mill. Healing enhancer could be great, also for a mill. A knee spike, also for a mill. Those are great options. I could unironically buy the healing enhancer, which would be fantastic. Natural healing factor, 150%. He gets back into the fight faster. A coagulator would be great too. Yeah. I'm thinking, man. What does a bionic tongue even do? So, Zywolf, a bionic tongue increases their speech capacity, which helps with their social impact. Would it actually be something good to put on Lenin or Rion? Fern, fucking cage yourself. Everyone bap Fern. The tongue is unironically a legitimate choice. It's a good option here. Bionic tongue as a headif would be great. I'd love it to show. An artificial tongue replacement made of synthetic smooth fibers and connected through a neurogel interface. It can match the performance of a natural tongue. Oh, it matches. It's not enhanced. It's just standard. So it's 100% body part efficiency. So somebody who is mute or has lost their tongue, this is a replacement. As opposed to like maybe an Archotech tongue, that would give them 120% efficiency. Maybe that would be really good, but it can improve trade prices, your social impact, which is really good for your leaders. It would actually be pretty good. I'm tempted to take a blueprint, but we can't afford it. The knee spike is okay. 38 armor pin is fantastic. I wouldn't mind getting a mill just to be like Spiky Boy, you know? Oh my god, missing a lower jaw but has a bionic tongue is just like having a neck tentacle. Kind of hot, honestly. Okay, so let's skip that. It's a decent price on gold. We need 20 gold ultimately, but not now. The healing enhancer I'm really thinking about, like unironically, I'm thinking about the healing enhancer. We have good enough doctors that we can install this. There's no downside to it. The person who's going to be most likely to keep getting attacked is Emil. Yeah, that's fair, Graniteers, that you can't have bionic legs and the knee spike. I would rather have bionic legs. A faster melee boy is better than a melee boy who can kick harder. Do you think a merchant would find a way to get a silver tongue? Absolutely, Looker. Like 100%. Yeah, that's something that we would want to do. I had a mod before, and we're going to buy it. I had a mod before that it's worth all my money, I think. We can sell one of our lambs. We can sell a Glitter World med. It's a shame we don't have statues, but you know, it is what it is. That's worth it. This is going to protect Emil so much. The irony here is that it could kill him, the installation, if it goes wrong. But we're just going to assume that won't happen. Okay, and we're going to have the only person capable of doing surgery is not going to be Rion. We're going to do surgery on Cardelia, who is level 10. I do not want to do surgery with a pawn that is less than level 10. Use the Glitter World med for the operation. I agree. I think so. Let's go ahead and kind of ensure that this is going to work. Brains is ahead, by the way. How is his? Still got 12 hours here. 11 hours, sorry. Fuck me, I guess. Let's get a mill in there. Let's get this done sooner than later because this 50% faster heal speed is gonna be so good. Yeah, granted too, that it is a limitation of the mechanics of it's a limitation of the mechanics of the biology system. The structuring of the body. Although it really, if they could just, the bionic leg is considered one part. So if you get shot in the foot, it's still just bionic leg. Is this going to be, the lights on? We're good. Cardelia's coming in with the Glitter World meds. It's going to take 2 to do the operation, but I think it's worth it. We don't want to lose Emil. I mean, this is definitely a situation where we use Glitter World meds on our best doctor. And hopefully it works, otherwise Emil is dead, and I'm very sad. That was worth 11 medical there. Very good. Okay, he's got a healing enhancer now. Very good. Very happy with that. We'll put him back on normal meds. It's our first operation. That isn't just hacking off a limb. Vegas is very cold. Does he not have a lot of clothes on? He's lacking a jacket. There's not anything we can put him in, right? No. We'll need to make a duster eventually. I feel like that was definitely worth our money. Ah, Seabound's been broken by Rion. Perfect. We're about to get another guy in the colony. Okay. Caterpillar still being converted, yeah. And Connor still being converted. These guys are very, very convicted. Well, they're about to be convicted if they don't fucking join us. We can't quite do... We can do the ritual here. I want to wait until Emil's up. We want to wait until he's done with the anesthetics. I mean, coming out of anesthetic is like the perfect time. It's a perfect time to go party. When you're so fucking high that you have no idea what's going on. That's the best time to party, dude. There we go, another statue. That's fantastic. We want to try and... Oh, excellent. Okay, this will instantly boost a room to impressive stats. I think that we put this in here pending the party to help make the ritual better. Because this could be our first upgrade here. We've already got 3. We've already got only 3 left. I mean, it could be very good for us to get our first upgrade here. And then we can figure out what we want to do with the new fluid ideology system. Emil's up and walking around. He's healing very quickly. Very nice. We are going to make Emil into a supercharged strong boy. Being nimble makes him so good as a melee boy. Having the healing enhancer makes it where, I mean, unless you chop off a limb, he's going to be able to get that back pretty fast. Okay, Emil's back. Is he still anesthetized and woozy? I think now's a good time to do it. Brains is now sufficiently ahead of his infection as well. I think that this is a fair time. Still got 3 hours. Let's go party, and then we'll put him back in the hospital. Hell yeah. 74% there. We have a light ball, 20% increase. 7 out of 10 possible participants here. Active loudspeakers. We need more. We're gonna build a dance hall that will also be our church. Don't worry. Room impressiveness is only 15, but once we get a sculpture installed, which maybe we should have Brains do real quick, get that installed and we'll party. It is like 10 o'clock at night for them though. It is 10 o'clock at night for them. You know what? It's fine. Let's go ahead and get our party started. 84%. Look at that. 69 room impressiveness. There's never been a better time to party. Look at that. Brains and Villain going for it. Even the slaves are allowed to join. Get in there, you sluts. Let's have some fun. They get to hear it. Poor these guys. If you had joined us earlier, Connor, you could have been a part of this party. But now, you just get to listen to the sick beats. We're listening to some Siva Gunner fucking mashups in the background. That's what we're doing. Get in there, Emil. Emil doesn't know what this is. He's high as balls. He's just had something installed. Oh, it's so good. Look at them having fun. Destroyed his right lung. That's not great. When the fuck did that happen? Who did this to you? Lennon shot him. Don't mind that. Just follow the rules and you won't get shot, forehead. Oh my god, Fagus. Poor... Dude, all the slaves are dancing with Lennon. They really like him, don't they? Villain is dancing with Lennon and not dancing with Emil. Okay, there we go. Fagus going, hey, Cardelia. Yeah, Fagus, she's trying to dance, dude. Fucking leave her alone. Never mind. What a fucking loser. Oh, God, Fagus. Uh-oh. She's pressing. Oh. She's asking Brains about his bedroom. Yeah, his could be better. That's true. He did just put a statue in there. I love this conversation mod. It's so good. Partying in the middle of a rainstorm. Love it. They're having a great time. Rian, I think, just tried to teach somebody about plants at a party. Oh my god, dude. Brains is shitting on Villain. Wow. She's just trying to get to know people. Yeah, what was that for? Well, holy shit, dude. Brains is aggro just all the time, honestly. He's just aggro. Holy fuck, why? Oh, man. This is going to be great for morale. I mean, our morale could go higher. They're all tired, but like, what? Oh, jeez. I will be the first one at your funeral, says Emil. Holy shit, he's defending his woman. Emil's such a good boy. The party is over. It was boring. The fuck do you want from me? I tried, dude. -1 mood. It actually is hurting our mood. Fuck's sake. We did get an option to reform now. I don't want to change styles. We could add a meme. I'm not sure. We could change our structure. Let's maybe add a precept or change a precept here. Maybe add a deity. Let's add an opportunity here. We can add a role, which would be nice. Another priest role, potentially, even a specialist role. We could add a ritual. Adding a ritual would be interesting because it would give us more opportunities to generate more points over time. I think adding a precept here to change one of our beliefs could be good. And I'm wondering if we want to... Do we want to make nutrient paste acceptable? We could make a higher priority of research because we've been kind of focused on it so far. Collectivist, I think, does have a production specialist job as well. I'm almost thinking that we make researchers more valued. Physical love change, you think so? Let's make a poll. You guys are going to decide what changes in our religion here. Okay, not that. Let's go to a poll here real quick. I'm going to let you choose a few options. How to change religion. Okay, we could do new holiday. We could add, let's see. We can make free love. Free love, baby. We could also do, let's see, nutrient paste is normal now. We could also do, value researchers. Add God. Add a God? Do we really want to do that? Let's see, or nothing. Nothing now. We maybe take different options in the future. 1 through 5 in chat for your option here. You thought the nut paste was cheese winnies. Yes, it will be. I need to get that mod back in. I forgot about that. I need to get that one in there. We'll probably add that season 2. All right, season 2. Add cheese weenies. Okay, there we go. Got that in there. Your options are adding a new holiday, getting free love, baby, so that our lovers who are not married can sleep together and start getting the mood boost for loving. That would be a big mechanical advantage to our mood since we have 2 pairs of lovers. Out of how many pods? I think 6 or 7? 4 of them would be getting loving regularly, which is like plus 15 every day. It's a good mood. Hey, Peaky. Or we make nutrient paste normal now. We're not planning to stick to nutrient paste for very long. However, we can force the slaves to eat nutrient paste, which would, I think, be fair, and would get use out of the machine, and would most importantly save us resources, while also helping to create the divide between our people. Looks like the votes are coming in for nutrient paste becoming normal. I think the amount of exposure we've had to it, that nutrient paste has become acceptable. We understand that it's not nice, but it's our way of life, at least here in the first year. So we're going to add that as a change to our precept here, which I believe we do like this. We have to have transhumanist to be able to say that's fine. I can't change that. Can we add a precept here? I can't do that. Oh. Oh. So it's not as fluid as I thought it was. It's like chunky. Requires meme transhumanist. We could add the transhumanist meme, but that adds a whole lot of bullshit I don't want to deal with. Interesting. The other option is free love, which I suppose is the only real option we have here. Yeah, memes are these over here. I believe we can add one here if we wanted to add, let's see, transhumanist. The problem is that they end up having to have they start expecting to have biosculpting. There's a lot of infrastructure you have to do here. Yeah, it's annoying early game. It's really bad. We're gonna make, let's see, physical love prohibited. Prohibited. No, not prohibited. Sorry, I thought it said permitted. Free and approved. There we go. Can we just do free? Let's see. Physical love free. Physical intimacy is a natural part of life with any partner, married or not. Let's do free and approved to see what the difference is. Oh, there we go. Initiated love and plus 10. Yeah, I think so. I think that we'd be open to some love in here. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I misread prohibited as the opposite of that word. Yeah, no, that's good. We'll have to go with the other option since we can't do the nutrient paste, which is unfortunate. So we'll go with physical love, free and approved, as voted on by chat. So now it looks like we should be able to assign Lennon in with her lover. We still can't get Villain with her lover in Nil, but eventually. Yeah, the nutrient paste bonus for Transhumanist is nice. What is this? Exotic goods trader. Did we already trade with you? Are you the ones that we traded for Emil's body? They're holding a lot of silver, I think so. God, imagine this particular Muffalo. If this Muffalo just got struck by fucking lightning right now, that'd be incredible. Yeah, Vegas is flirting with everyone. Seems to have had a colony impression, especially because everyone's been trying to sleep with Cardelia. And even though they're not married, they want to be able to consummate their relationship and just say, man, you know, life's kind of boring without getting to bone whoever we want. I think it's fair, especially because Lennon is the one that directly benefits from this. Typical leader is going to start changing the rules when it matters to them, you know? Well, okay, you can't say that, you know, that the infrastructure and power need isn't as bad as I think. It is exactly as bad as I think. It's exactly as bad as I think. This early in the game, the component cost and the steel cost and the power cost, the space cost, they're all sufficient to the point that we can't afford to really flip Transhumanist right now. It just doesn't make any sense. You have to make a significant economic investment that cannot be downplayed as just being like a couple things. It's a significant investment compared to what you could have done with those same resources. What abilities does Tribe Leader have? You have the ability to begin a leader speech. We can accuse another pawn of some kind of crime and effectively get to banish them for free, which could happen if we continue to have issues with non-slaves. But like if Brains continues to be a dick to everybody in a way that he ostracizes himself socially, which let's see if that's happening. Not really. He likes a lot of people and enough people like him. The faction leader likes him. But if you start to have issues with another pawn, you really could say, I want to accuse this pawn. And we'll go and take him to trial. And if the colony agrees to let them go, we'll banish them. Could be good. Cardelia here is in a really good spot, but she's not happy because her proposal was rejected a month and a half ago. We're wet, we're cold, we had a not great party, so we're not in a really good spot here as far as mood goes. But we are in a good spot for at least where we are. But that's going to be it for episode 3. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to be back with a continuation of Satisfactory. I hope you guys have enjoyed RimWorld for the evening. We'll be back with this on Sunday. I'll be back in 5-10 minutes with some Satisfactory. So thank you guys for joining me there on YouTube. Make sure you're following. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed it as well. And we'll be back in the next video with more Rims of Our Lives.